What would you consider to be the signature win of your career to date?
I would say Ryan.
There's some concern that they continue to creep up the body and block, work done down to the body. Talk about putting it work.
B3 Picks TV, we back again. My bad, y'all. Hey, listen. Another great day to get thanks, man. MLK Day. Man, what are you still dreaming for? What goals and aspirations are still you? What are you still pushing for in life, man? That's a question we need to ask ourselves, um, especially in this era right now. We got to be extremely focused and cognizant on how we living and what we doing in life, right? But yeah, let's work. Dr. Cam in here. How you doing, Dr. Cam? Good morning. Well, good afternoon now. Late start for us, but we still here. We still thankful. Um, I'm definitely about to move around quick a little bit. Uh, Vay, how you doing, Vay? Appreciate you. I appreciate y'all coming in, hitting the like, supporting, helping the page grow. And we got the monetization, the AdSense monetization in. The application is in, so hopefully we'll get final word on that. So that way we can be monetized and start making some money on this app, on this beautiful app. Yeah. Pickup combos with Cam, the beautiful Dr. Cam. We appreciate you, love. And definitely pick up Vacay Bay. Always showing up, showing love, supporting. Today, man, we're gonna talk a little bit about okay, Mr. Moore in the building. We're gonna talk a little bit about 135. What's going on with Tank Davis? Dank, what's happening, bro?
What's
How you
up with it,
feeling, family?
brother?
Salute, hope all is well with you, Dank. Mr. Shelton, what's going on? Let's get an audio check, sir.
What's up with you, brother? What's going on?
Hey, good morning. We got Mr. Moore in the building, y'all. All right, so y'all already know this is gonna be a great show. So let's kick it off. Let's get right to it. Happy Martin Luther King Day to everybody. Today on TikTok, I was talking to the people about what are you still dreaming for? What goals are you still pushing for? What are you still aspiring for in life? And I think that's something that we people got to be cognizant of, so that way you can kind of know what you're focused on. What are you doing? What's your why? Why? What's your purpose? And having goals. And Dr. King, what did he want? His ultimate goal was for us to be a united people, a community that loved each other and supported each other. So that's really a big deal. So y'all think about that, and that's what I'm growing. I'm trying to grow a community that supports and loves and shows love, and we're gonna continue building day in and day out. Mike Run was happening. Big Illy in here. Big Illy was good. Mike Run was happening. Um, but just to kick it off there, but yeah, rest in peace, rest in power to Martin Luther King and everything he stood for and his family. I know his image is kind of looked at, perceived a certain way based on whatever allegations or whatever may be true, may not be true. At the end of the day, the man stood for uniting people, bringing people together, and that's what's important. Now, we're gonna kick it like this. We're gonna get to boxing. It was a beautiful weekend. Light on boxing, but it was still a decent card on Golden Boy. But we're gonna kick off today talking about 135. We got Raymond Mortaya versus Andy Cruz this Saturday. So I'm super excited to meet. Well, I say, man, I'm super excited to see that fight over the weekend. Now, and shout out to Big Eddie. Reach one, teach one. We got to support each other. We got to continue to grow. Um, 135. Tank Davis was put in recess by the WBA. I know Floyd Schofield Jr. is #1 in the WBA, so it's going to be interesting to see if they put the title on the line for JoJo Diaz versus Floyd Schofield Jr. So we'll see. So let's keep our eyes on that. Or Floyd may have to pivot and fight Lucas Body for the title. So we'll see. And Free coming in right now. So Free could talk to us if he's heard any news on Tank Davis and not in Tank Davis, because we know Tank Davis is going in recess, but if Floyd Schofield is going to be able to get a title shot with Lucas Body, or if he was scheduled to fight Jojo Diaz and they wanted to reschedule that fight, is he going to have to pivot to Lucas Body to fight for the title, or are they going to put the title on the line for the Jojo Diaz fight? So we got to see how everything shakes out. um let me start by this, y'all, and then we'll get into who's gonna be the next, who's gonna step up and take over 135. Free, let's get an audio check real quick. How you feeling today?
What's good? What's good?
Man, another great day. Just thankful. About to cook on this 135 real quick. It's been some movement. So we're gonna have some conversations about it. Mr. Moore, you with us?
Yeah, I'm here. What's up?
Kick it off, Mr. Moore. Tank Davis get put in champion as champion in recess for the WBA. Do you just feel like that's business as usual? And do you believe that Floyd Schofield Jr. Should go ahead and fight for that full world title?
Well, in the perfect world, he should have to fight somebody for the belt. More likely, by him
Yeah,
being the interim champion. Isn't he the interim champion 135? Is it him?
he's ranked #1. He doesn't have an interim. No, it's no interim at
Well, he
135
can
right
No, he
fight
don't
now.
have
whoever
an
has the
inter.
interim strap.
He like
Whoever
He
has
has
the
an
interim strap should
international
fight him.
title. He don't have, no.
yeah,
Well, whoever
Nobody.
has the interim strap or whoever's the next guy up under him, they should fight for the title
but
that's vacant. The other guy
right.
that had the title, he need to figure out what he gonna do. And I don't even, can't even talk about that guy. That guy got other things to worry about besides the boxing match.
Yeah, that's a fact. Free, before we move into like who gonna take over 135, what are you hearing out of the WBA, and do you believe that they should make like a Lucas Body versus, because I believe Lucas Body is #2, or he has some form of mandatory status with the WBA, because the WBA is working in lockstep with the Caribe Royale and MVP for a lot of events. So they have Lucas Body as the #2, I believe. Let me check it right now just to see. Let me check it real quick so we can have it confirmed on here. All right, lightweight right now for the WBA. Okay, so they did put Lucas Body is #2, Floyd Schofield Jr. is #1. So that should be the fight.
Who's
Unless
number
they
three?
pivot. #3 is this dude named Bak Holder Usmanov, and then they do have Lamont Rose Jr. #4. So I could see a Floyd Schofield Lamont Rose Jr. fight for the title. That'd be a good fight.
That fight ain't happening.
Ain't gonna happen. Okay.
Nah, Lamont is still recovering from his broken hand. He probably not gonna
Mm,
fight until like June or July sometime.
okay. I got you. Appreciate you, Ilian. Appreciate everybody in the chat showing love, helping us grow. Okay. So let me ask y'all this, right? Let's pivot real quick because we understand it's some uncertainty with the WBA. We're gonna see. I'm pretty sure they're gonna want to make that Schofield versus Body, or that probably be the biggest fight in the division. Now,
Well,
well, for not for the division, but for that belt. Go ahead,
well,
Free.
according to Schofield's father, they said they still fighting Jojo Diaz next, and
Right.
so maybe the belt will be on the line for that. But I'm like, you fighting Jojo Diaz? I didn't understand why he's fighting Jojo Diaz. First of all, um, because Jojo Diaz just fought at 140.
Right.
So why are you fighting a guy that was just at 140? Why are you not fighting somebody that's at 135? I
Mm,
didn't understand that one. But that's the fight that he said they still got on the table. That's the fight he's supposed to be fighting next, according to his father. So I don't know.
Mr. Shelton, talk about Schofield Jr. What's your take on him as a fighter? And we looking at 135. Do you believe he can be unified versus Andy Cruz versus Abdullah versus a Raymond Mortaia?
I don't really know because I've never seen him uh, fight anyone of note. I got to see him get in there with somebody that's comparable skill level or on his level. I've never seen that. He's always fought somebody either old or he's fought guys that generally were not on his level. So I got to see him. I got to see him in with some real competition before I can make any assessment. I don't know what he is.
Yeah, he hasn't really been tested against upper level competition. He's been fighting guys who C or lower. He hasn't even fought a B level fighter yet. The closest to a B level fighter he fought was Tevin Farmer, and Tevin Farmer is an old fighter. He's pretty
Yeah,
much washed up. So I mean, he hasn't fought anybody that's a B level fighter, let alone a level fighter.
that's a great point. That's a great point. Now, let me while we here on 135, let me get what's y'all thoughts on the fight this weekend? Andy Murtai, excuse me, Raymond Murtai versus Andy Cruz. Good fight. Mr. Sheldon, kick us off with that. What's your thoughts on that matchup and how you leaning headed in the fight week?
Shit, to be honest, I got Raymond Mortaia. I don't think a six-fight fighter got to prove to me he can beat a guy that's a world champion.
Mm.
And I don't care how he got the title. He's a world champion, and you only got 6 fights. You got to show me you can beat that guy. Because you have shown me nothing so far that leads me to believe you can beat the champ.
Mm.
Mm,
What you
yeah.
think is free for this fight coming up?
I think it's a 50-50 fight. Um, it's hard to say because Andy Cruz he got skills. We seen Raymond Maritata have some problems when he got in there with a guy like Tevin Farmer, who I was just speaking on. We seen Raymond Maritata have some problems with him, and Andy Cruz has a similar style, not quite the same style, but a similar style to Tevin Farmer. Andy Cruz likes to move around. He doesn't stay put. He likes to move around. He's not a real big puncher, although we did see him get a knockout. He's not a real big puncher, so um, I think it's a 50-50 fight. If Andy Cruz is who everybody believes that he is, then Andy Cruz probably will win this fight. Um, but Raymond Maritala is not a slouch. Even though he had problems with Tevin Farmer, he's not a slouch. He can box. He does have respectable power. So it's a 50-50 fight. I'm not really picking anybody. I'm just waiting to see a good fight because it's an even matchup.
Yeah, I think so as well. Yeah, I think this is going to be a good fight. The only thing I'm looking at is I think Andy may be a little he might be a little too fast for Raymond.
Could be, could be.
Y-
I mean
Yeah, I
that's
think the speed
that was
difference.
some of the issues that Raymond Maritata had with Tevin Farmer. Tevin Farmer hand speed was a little faster than he expected.
Great point. Yeah, that's a great point. Yeah, so I like Andy. I like Raymond, both of fighters. I'm not gonna I probably won't bet with Raymond off the hand speed and the amateur pedigree of Andy. Working with Bozy, he's definitely been looking sharper. I didn't like how he got clipped versus Antonio Moran. That concerned me. Um, so we got to see. We
Yeah,
got to
I
see.
mean that's if I was a betting man, that's a fight that I would stay away from
Yeah,
because it's too close to call.
right.
Like I, I I don't I see this fight going the distance. I don't see anybody getting a knockout. Um, but I think it's going to come down to who land more of the cleaner shots. because this is going to be a boxing matchup. It's going to be a boxing matchup. It's not going to be sitting in front and we just throwing blow for blow. It's going to be a boxing matchup, and so it's just going to be too close to call.
That's a fact. It's definitely gonna be a boxing matchup. Um, might end up being a draw. You never know. Well, I'm gonna say this: it is a Matchroom card. It is promoted on Matchroom, so they picked up the fight. So you kind of always gotta look at fights in that lens as well. Who's promoting the fight? Where it's being held? Do you feel like it's gonna be on an even playing field?
At this point, Raymond Maratana might as well say he's promoted by Maximum because Top Rank ain't in existence anymore.
Mm.
You might as well say he's being promoted by Maximum right now.
Well, Tom Braxton did 2 shows on Tubi since December. What you talking about?
You said Top Rank did what?
They did 2 shows on Tubi since December of 25.
Yeah, we're in 2026. They have nothing
Yeah,
set up for.
December of 25. We're in January of 26. And they've done
They
2
have
shows already. That's what I'm saying. What are you talking about?
they
They out of
didn't do
business.
anything. They didn't do anything in January.
They did 2 shows in December.
Yeah, we're in 2026. They have nothing
It's
planned
only
for.
20 days in 2026, Free.
No,
It's only 20 days in 2026. What are you talking about?
Shelton, you've been watching boxing just as long as I
Yeah,
have.
but in 20 days, you cannot
No,
make the determination that one of the major promotional companies in the United States is out of
Hold on,
business after
no.
20
hold on.
days.
Listen what I'm about
And
to
let me
say.
just say this real quick though, Free. I know your point, but you know they got the Xander Abbas in Puerto Rico.
No, but it's not being promoted by Top Rank.
Who's
It's not
promoting
being
that one?
promoted by Top Rank. Go look at the promotion. It's not being promoted by Top Rank.
That ain't
Top
good.
Rank just released a rack of fighters. They just released a lot of fighters. There's a lot of guys that's being released from Top Rank. I'm trying to say Top Rank
Mm.
is non-existent. They're releasing
Uh
a lot of their fighters.
oh.
PBC releasing a lot of their fighters too. All PBC fighters just fighting no turkey cards
But see, like I
and
was saying,
maximum cards. So
when it
nobody
came
said. I'm just saying, 20 days is not enough time to say the whole company's out of business after 60 years. 20
Let me say
days
when I
doesn't
this.
mean they're out of business.
what I'm
Looking at
saying
that
is
right
with Top
now,
Rank.
Top Rank is listed as the lead promoter for the Xander fight. Brad Goodman is the matchmaker.
Okay, we'll see. Because like I said, with Top Rank, when they go into the new year, they already have the first half or the first quarter of the season already planned out what they're going to do,
Yeah.
what fight is going to happen, and things like that. They do it every year. This is the first year that we're not seeing it. They do it every
Yeah.
year.
It's
They
they
have
gotta think
all.
about it though, Free. It's like all their fight, like Ring is kind of cause think about it, they're top fighters, right? T.O. anyway just fought in December. So we got T.O. Fury is trying to come back, but we ain't gotta worry about that. But T.O. and Keyshawn, they both on the same card. That's really their two of their main eventers. Jared Anderson, we don't know, you know what I'm saying? We don't know what's going on. He probably I think I seen him training. So we gotta see what's up with him. Now Micaiah Mayer, she did say that she doesn't have a date imminent. I'm trying to think who else is a main event, and then Xander's got a fight. So I see what you're saying. It is looking kind of funny because Keyshawn moved on from Top Rank, and he's like he said he got, you know what I'm saying, he pretty much got a deal
I
separate when
mean,
he signed with Jay Prince
outside of Loma, who was Top Rank biggest superstar
that they have right now.
that
Dang.
they had when Loma said he was retired? Who was their biggest superstar that they had?
Um, if you want to give him in a way, but I probably but in American on the American side, I would say Keyshawn really because Shakur had already left.
Even if you say Inouye, who did Inouye just fight on?
Yeah, he
He's
fought
just
with
following
Ring.
turkey cards.
Hmm.
Okay, and then we looking at Keyshawn. Who's Keyshawn fighting with?
A turkey card. So
We looking at
Riyadh season.
we looking at Tio. Who's Tio fighting with?
Riyadh season.
Okay, yeah.
Those his biggest stars. They all over on Riyadh season.
But then, but we could say the same thing for PBC
But what
because
I, but hey,
David, Rolly,
I'm not saying,
Barrios.
PBC's not. I'm not saying PBC's not. But I'm saying top rank. Top rank. A To versus Shakur. You trying to tell me Bob Erm don't want no money from that? He don't want that money.
I don't know if Bob Arum even cares. He's 94 now. He probably don't even give a shit.
That's why I'm saying top rank is God.
Bob don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I don't think right now. Bob is 94
That's
years
why I'm
old.
saying
Bob is
top
not
rank.
tripping on that shit.
That's why I'm saying top rank is God. He said Scooter Day. I mean, he said Fury. Fury is not
Yeah,
a top rank fighter.
they did
Fury's
sign Scooter
Fury is a
Davis.
Queensberry
Good
fighter, ain't
point.
he?
Good
yeah, he's
point.
a
Fury's a
Yeah, shout out
Queensberry
to
Queensborough
fighter,
fighter.
Fury.
right?
Yeah,
Frank
Yeah.
he's a
Warren.
Queensborough. He's
Mm.
only a top rank fighter when he fights in America. He's not
And
allowed
he
in
can't come
America.
to America.
So he's not a top rank fighter.
And they won't let him come to America. He's still dealing with that Kinahan bullshit.
I mean, and he said Abdullah Mason just fought on a rehab season card.
Turkey card, yeah. He's fighting with Turkey.
Uh,
I was
like I
telling
said, and
somebody that last night, free, they was trying to argue me down. I'm like, you guys didn't listen. David Benavidez said in his interview he is thankful to Al Heyman and Samson Lukowicz for allowing him to sign a deal with Turkey.
yeah.
Al Heyman didn't have no fights for him, and Samson got sick, so Samson's kind of bowing out of the promotion business. He kind of like, I'm gonna get myself together. I'm staying home, and they let him go to Turkey. I keep telling
Tiger
people,
Johnson,
David
Tiger
Benavidez is
Johnson,
a Turkey fighter now. He fights for
Tiger
Turkey,
Johnson just got finished fighting on toe box.
Come
huh?
on, Terry. Why you making D free point?
He
Who
just
just
got
fought on
I'm,
Pro
finished fighting
Box?
on toe box.
yeah,
Who
Tiger
just
just
fought on
stopped
Pro
Nickel.
Box?
Yeah,
Tiger
Tiger
Johnson.
Johnson.
Yeah, Tiger Johnson just fought on Pro Box, bro.
No,
He
you
just beat
making
up
my
Yeah,
Nicholas
point.
Suarez on Pro Box.
You making
damn.
my
Yeah,
point.
yeah. That's a great. Yeah. The only thing I do say they did sign Scooter Davis, which I think that. I mean, I'm gonna say this: Scooter Davis is a great young fighter, but that's not. He could move and pivot. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think
They,
that ain't really no
from what
like
I from what I
he
Let
could
heard,
me
do
they
ask
whatever he
you
want to
just
this.
do.
they
Let
just
me ask
released
both of y'all
somebody
this.
high from what I heard.
Hold on, Free. Let me ask both of y'all this. Do y'all think Brad Goodman and his son-in-law, whoever the son-in-law is, you think they'll take over the business, or they just gonna get out of boxing? What do y'all think?
I think he's gonna get out of boxing. He don't do anything. He don't know nothing about boxing. He just knows what his father tell him.
Mm.
Yeah, all he knows is what his father-in-law tell him.
But
That's
Brad Goodman
all.
knows about boxing. Brad
And
Goodman knows boxing.
but he might
Yeah,
be
that's the matchmaking. He's doing a
he
hell of a
might be
job.
joining Turkey. Turkey probably say, hey, look, I know Bob was paying you this, but I'm gonna give you this. You trying to come over here?
Okay,
Good
okay,
move.
okay.
Okay. I don't
Yeah,
know.
that.
I just like when you say Turkey don't have an actual network, and I mean not Turkey, Top Rank don't have an actual network, and they haven't really been putting on any fight. We have never seen Top Rank go these amount of months, and you had periodic fights. Top Rank will put a fight on like every other week. We're going
So let me ask you this.
all his young
Let me ask
prospects
you
are
this.
fighting on cards that he never seen.
Why is all of their content on Tubi then? Why do they sell all their boxing content to Tubi? You can go on Tubi and watch any top ranked fight from now, later, past, whatever. Why did they do that?
They do that. I mean, they could have did that for any reason. It could have been the fact that they were selling their rights and they probably was going to try to get with Tubi, and then they realized Tubi ain't doing. They didn't do the money that they thought they was going to do. I mean, it could have been. It could have been a number of reasons why they sold their rights to Tubi.
Yeah, but they also I mean that was actually kind of a good agreement. I thought that was good for the sport.
But
That they kind of
don't you
opened the
think?
door for that.
But don't you think like when you sign with a new network, usually you put on a big time card. You'll put on a big time card and let everybody know, hey, we're over here now. Won't you come over here and watch us over here? They
Mm-hmm.
put on there a Michaela Mayer fight.
Mm-hmm.
Where's that Xander fight gonna be? Is that Xander fight gonna be on Tubi? Xander Abbas Baru?
I think
That's
so.
probably gonna be on Tubi, right?
I don't know.
Probably
Matter
so.
of fact, let me see where that's going to be shown at. Hold up, I'm gonna look to see where that's going to be televised at.
Yeah, that's a unification. That's a big fight.
Yeah, that's pretty damn big. Pretty good. It's not a. I don't think it's. I think it's big for us. And we know. I don't
It's
think it's
big for the
big, but
sport, like you say, B3. It's big for the sport.
yeah, it is.
Yeah.
One
It's
thousand
not
percent.
big, commercially.
Because
Yeah.
Boots, I don't think he's gonna be able to get that fight respectfully. I'm hope I'm wrong, but Boots is gonna be the mandatory in the WBA. He already is. So hopefully he can get the winner. But that's kind of far fetched.
What y'all think about Verge with the suit, man? What's up with Virgil in the lawsuit?
They trying to. It's. I think it's business. It ain't personal. They want to, get a. They want to get out of that. I mean, the same thing. Tio wanted to get out of his
No,
top rank. These
they
promoters is
said
getting 20%.
that
What they say,
according
Free?
according to what I looked up, it said is expected to be shown on ESPN Plus, which we know that's not happening.
Yeah, that's not happening. That's what ain't gonna do. That's what ain't going down.
Cause they ain't, yeah, cause they would have announced a new deal.
Yeah, that's what ain't going down. Now, let me ask you this though. The reason I asked you that earlier just now, B3, is because everybody was saying Virgil scared, Virgil scared, Virgil scared. Don't look like Virgil scared.
No, it do look like Virgil's kid
How?
because Oscar De La Hoya did a countersuit. And he said you was talking about that you were trying to get out because we wasn't making you the big fight, and you agreed to $2 million to fight Jerron Boots Ennis. We was trying to get you three, but you told us that you wasn't taking the fight and let you get seven.
Mm.
Well, did you hear what the manager said Saturday?
Yes, this came out after that.
He said no. When he said stop talking to them, stop talking to Oscar De La Hoya about this fight. If you want to fight Virgil, talk to me.
No, because he wants $7 million. He wants $7 million.
Now, he wants to see. That's what the manager is saying, right? 7 million.
That's what
Yep,
the
that's what the
manager, his
reports.
father, whoever's doing his business, they talking about 7 million.
Them two
They,
motherfuckers, they worth $7 million together.
that's what I'm saying. Oscar said they both, Jerome Bruce Ennis and Virgil, when they had their agreement, they both agreed to $2 million. Oscar was trying to get his fighter more money by getting him 3 million. But Virgil, I guess Virgil manager or his father or Virgil himself came to Oscar and said, no, we want 7 million. That's why they haven't signed anything yet, because they want 7 million. Jerron had already signed his portion. He was like, okay, this is what we getting, bet. And he signed his. Virgil wants seven.
Booz isn't playing with house money. All the M's he didn't came up. And for a gym rat like him, a couple $1 million to fight, he gonna take that. He gonna run with that.
I think you think it's Virgil's father or Virgil's manager.
It's definitely Rick Mirrigan.
Yeah, I think it's them. I think they're the ones that are afraid. I don't think Virgil's scared. I think they are.
Hell, cause all Virgil gonna do is fight. That's all he know.
Yeah, yeah.
Win, lose, or
That's what I'm
draw.
saying. Yeah.
I don't know who it is, but all I know is it's not looking good for Virgil. Not
Nah, it's
looking
not.
good.
Why he run the Canelo and get that same lawyer? He got the same lawyer Canelo got.
He went and got Canelo's lawyer because Canelo's lawyer was the one that get Canelo out of his deal. But see, the difference
Right.
is,
That's what I'm saying.
the difference is Canelo was getting fights. He just wasn't getting paid the money that Oscar said he was going to get paid. That was the difference. So he was able to get out of his contract. Virgil was getting paid the money that Oscar said he was going to give him. and Oscar was trying to get him even more money. But Virgil said, "No, I don't want that fight unless I'm getting 7 million for that fight."
Yeah,
And he
Carrier.
ain't worth no
It just
seven
looked bad
million.
because they outpricing themselves somewhat to them. Well, a lot of what, right? Because but that's a 5 million difference from 2 million and then into 7 million, or 3 million to 7 million. That's $4 to $5 million difference that they got to come up with. I know Turkey got money growing on trees, but that's not good business to just kind of just be kicking out 5 and 6 extra million dollars every now and again when a fighter asks for it. Yeah, that ain't good business.
Y'all
They
just
said it's
leave it
called
at that.
negotiations, fam. Yeah, listen, at what point do we meet in the middle? You know what I'm saying? Carrier, it's definitely negotiations, but we got to meet somewhere.
It's not negotiations if you already agreed.
Talk to him.
You ain't negotiating no more. You reneging on what the agreement was. It's not negotiations anymore. You reneging on the agreement.
Yeah, definitely, I'm with you on that. Yeah, because if they had it, and this was the agreement, they was gonna fight on the undercard, the Bivol Beterbiev undercard, right? If that's what.
Uh, but I'm not sure exactly what fight it was, but they
Okay.
both agreed to what they was going to get paid. I'm not sure
Right.
exactly what fight it was though.
Yeah. This is it's gonna be interesting to see how everything shakes out. I think Ryan and Barrios have a press conference coming up for their fight. I believe it's this week. So we'll get to see that and we'll hear more. It's not looking good for Virgil and Oscar right now, having this public dispute this went to the courts. Now it looks like Virgil may be out of the ring for a little bit. That's what I don't like. That's the part of the boxing that sucks, is when
That's
guys
another
gonna be
part too.
inactive.
That's another part too because you're not with a promotional company, so who gonna put on your fights?
Yeah,
You can't demand a certain amount if you're not with that promotional company. You got to be willing to take pretty much whatever they give you.
exactly. Yeah, definitely. Now, Free, let me pivot right back to 135. Based on the landscape, Shakur moving up, Tank and Recess, do you believe that Abdullah Mason, the expectation is for him to kind of unify and take over that division? Or do you think he's a big kid? He's probably going to grow out of that weight class?
Um, well, right now they haven't said they having problems making weight, so I would say that it's his division to take over until something else happens. Right now, Shakur doesn't look like he's coming back down. Tank is having his issue. You got Andy Cruz and Raymond Maritano about to fight for the IBF, so that means the WBC and the WBA is going to be vacant. So it's his division to take over right now because right now he's the more notable guy out of everybody. Surprisingly speaking, he's the more notable guy. Raymond Murata, people know who he is because he's been fighting for a while, but he's not more known than Abdullah Mason. Right now, Abdullah Mason's name is buzzing in the sport of boxing. Right now, his name is buzzing. Andy Cruz, he's still new to the game as far as the pros. So his name ain't buzzing like that. So right now, Abdullah Mason is the guy at that division right now.
Yeah. Hey, what's good, Bella? Appreciate you, Queen, pulling up, showing love. Happy MLK Day. We definitely were talking about that earlier. What are you still dreaming for? What are your goals? What are you still aspiring to do in life? MLK is a great representation of just a man on a mission, wanting us to unify, wanting us to unite and love and support one another, regardless of, race or, religion. Salute to my brother Remo pulling up, man. He said at some point they smarten up. Didn't that happen with Mikey Garcia? made more money, but had him out of the ring for a minute. Yeah, I'm gonna say this right. But see, Mikey did the right thing and got with PBC and Al Heyman, so that way he can start generating. He got the right promotion behind him, and he was able to generate that revenue once he was able to get out of that top ring deal. He did sit out. Yeah, he did sit out for sure. He was out of the ring for a little minute, but he definitely was able to get them big fights. Now, who is Virgil? Is Virgil going to be able to get Jamel Charlo? Is he going to be able to get Errol Spence to make those big money fights? That's really the question. So we got to see. And Remo, pull up, man. Your boy Tank Davis, he's going into recess as champion, which is really expected. But now 135 is wide open. We got Andy Cruz versus Raymond Mortai this weekend, and that should be a fan friendly fight. Yeah, I think because of the level of the both fighters, I think it's going to be a good fight. And I know Raymond is going to push the pace, and I believe Andy's been letting his
Hey,
hands go a lot more.
okay. So I just got the details. Um, far as the fight where it's being broadcast, it says NA. They don't have they don't have no network.
They
It says
You broke up on my end, free.
my bad. My daughter called me. But in the U.S. it says start time and location. I mean, and broadcast time. Well, the start time is at 11 p.m. for the main event. But when they say broadcasting, it says NA, where it's going to be broadcast at. For the UK, it says NA. So they don't know where it's going to be broadcast at. But the start time for the ring walk is at 11 p.m. So they don't know where this is going to be broadcast for the Xander Zayas fight. So it's not on Tubi because they would have said Tubi, and it's not on. We know it's not on ESPN. So I don't know who's going to broadcast that fight.
Now, this is Xander is a great young fighter, and the card is working out real good. This is way too big of a card or event, in my opinion, not to have any TV. So a carrier looked it up. He said it's going to be on the zone. So that'll be interesting if they do put it on the
Oh,
zone.
they put it on the zone. Well,
Yeah,
if
he said it.
they put it on the zone, that further lets you know that
Yeah,
my
push
question
your
is already
point.
listed.
Yeah, yeah. That they almost you we I would almost be looking for an top rank selling their company type of news, right? Like I wouldn't be surprised if we came out and heard something like that because this is not looking good.
Yeah, it's not looking good for top rank at all. As I said, they pretty much done. They still have a couple of fighters that they gotta release, but they pretty much done.
And it was a great run. Let me ask you this, Free, while beyond this. Who are the top fighters in top ranks history that you did um who would you say is maybe like the top handful, maybe 3 to 5 fighters that top rank has produced?
Oh, hold on one second.
Okay, you good.
But the top fighters that you said that top rank has produced,
Yeah.
um, I would say Tio. I would say Shakur. I would say Loma, of course. I would say I'm trying to think. Bud Crawford. Um, you talking about as of right now, not overall for
Yeah,
their
yeah. Just
entire.
the entirety from your experience, who you seen.
Yeah, Shakur, Tio, Loma, Bud. Um, I would say Floyd. He started
Hmm.
his career with them. Oscar De La Hoya started his career with them. Um,
Yeah.
Of course, I mean, well, they didn't produce Muhammad Ali. They started the business with Muhammad Ali.
Yeah.
Um,
Now, did they take Top Rank from Muhammad Ali, or how did that work?
Yeah, well, Muhammad Ali, yeah, they pretty much got it from him because Muhammad Ali didn't know the business side, and Bob Arm is a former lawyer, so he was able to put some stipulations in the contract that Muhammad Ali didn't didn't know about.
Mm.
Um, but I mean, as far as superstars, yeah, I mean, Monster in a way. I'm trying to think. It's a few more. It's a lot more. Um, you got
Carrie said
Trinidad,
Hagler.
yeah, Hagler. You got Miguel Cotto. Trying to think who else.
And who brought up Sugar Ray Leonard?
Sugar Ray Leonard, I believe he started with Top Rank, but I think he ended up going over to Don King.
Okay.
I believe that might have been how, or he could have been with Don King the entire time. But I believe he started with Top Rank and then he moved over to Don King. I'm not 100% sure on that because I was so young when Sugar Ray Leonard first came out.
Hmm.
Um,
And Carrier
but
put in
yeah,
some good names. Carrier said, "Shoot through our family days." Floyd, Bud, Manny, Loma, Shakur, Ali. Inouye said Nonito Donaire and Rigo,
yeah, I
Guillermo
wouldn't say
Rigondeaux.
I wouldn't say Ali because the business started with Ali. So
Yeah.
Ali was already fighting before Top Rank was around. So I wouldn't say Ali, but I understand what you said. I understand what you're saying. Most people know Ali from Top Rank, but Ali started way before Top Rank was even in existence.
Look, we got a Dustin in Richmond. It's cold out here. We got a Dustin. Yes. Did y'all get some snow up there, free?
Yeah, we had got some. We got some.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's not too bad. Um. Now let me say this, right? Do you what do you want to see from Shakur Stevenson? He has the big fight with Tiafimo. Now he had reports that he may drop his 140 title, but now Keyshawn is talking about 47. For this matchup with Shakur, do you want to see him return to 135 and fight Hadi Yadier Herrera, who's the interim, or fight Abdullah or Andy, anybody 135? Or do you believe he should campaign at 140 if he gets the win?
Um, to be honest with you, I want him to campaign wherever his body allows him to campaign at.
Yeah,
If he moves up to 40 and he can't make 35, don't come back down because I don't want to see a fighter get beat because they force themselves to a weight class that they shouldn't be at. Um, that's why I wasn't mad at Devin Haney moving to 40. If his weight said he can't be at 35, he can't be at 35. I don't want to force nobody into a weight class just because I want to see a particular fight.
right. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
Carrier said Jadier Herrera, no baby is serious business. Did you get the chance to see his fight on the Caballero undercard?
yeah, I, I
He,
seen I seen a fight. I seen a fight prior to that before. I watched him fight a couple of times. He's a good fighter. He got a lot of power. He got a lot of speed. Good footwork. Um, but I still have questions because yeah, you look good with a particular level of fighter. I don't know how you look with a top level fighter. So he does look good, but the same way that people was questioning my thoughts that I had on Adula Mason is the same way I'm questioning people's thought on Javier. I need to see him in there with tougher competition.
man, I don't know. Carrier ain't watched his last fight. I was telling y'all before. Shout out to the young man, Yadier, no baby, good fighter. Had some defensive lapses, and he got dropped in the first round of his last fight. Now, He can't put his foot on the gas and get his opponents out of there. But it's like who has he fought in? So when he steps up in competition, I think he will get hurt and stop. I don't. If he gets elevated to champion and unifies, um, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think Sam Noakes probably will get him. Sam Noakes is a tough, durable fighter who can punch. So and he's susceptible to that right hand. He was getting rocked with that right hand. So when y'all get a chance, definitely check out that Yada No Baby fight, his last fight. He said Shakur got offensive lapses. Listen, Shakur, he let his hands go when he needs to. You on mute free?
Oh, my bad. No, Shakur is what I call a safe fighter. He's go, he's going to fight
Yeah,
a safe fight and do what he needs to do to win. Now, if he feels he's levels above his opponent and they have nothing for him, then he will step up the offense. But if he feels like his opponent is dangerous, he's going to do what he needs to do to win.
that's a fact. Let me run a video for the day. I didn't. Dang, I don't. Shakur. I thought Shakur was on this video. He ain't on this video. But Bella, I'm gonna run this for Bella because Bella was asking me the other day what was Tank's most significant win, and I definitely believe it was Ryan. Just for the overall magnitude, Ryan being one of the four kings, things of that nature. But let me run a video.
What would you consider to be the signature win of your career to date?
I would say Ryan.
There's some concern that they continue to creep up the body and block, work done down to the body. Talk about putting it.
135 is in good hands now. I posted on my TikTok, but not on here. But I did have Shakur putting hands on Josh Padley. And to D-Free's point, when you have somebody in there with Shakur that he knows that he can't hurt, he's already neutralized them to a certain degree. He's tasted that power. That's when he'll let his hands go. Like when he stopped Jamel, when he stopped Yoshino. The referee just had enough of that one. He was letting his hands go. He was beating on Yoshino so bad, the referee no mossed it. It was the sixth round, and Yoshino was standing in the middle of the ring like, hold on, why you do that? He was ready to take punishment. And the ref was like,
Right.
we ain't doing that. You remember that Yoshino stoppage when
Yeah,
the
yeah,
ref
yeah. I remember. I remember.
it was like 6 rounds in. The fight was just getting good. Shakur we was waiting to see Shakur put belt the ass on somebody, right? We was so thankful. I caught money on that. I knew that was gonna be a stoppage because I watched tape on Yoshino. I knew that was gonna be a stoppage, but 6 round, we missed out on a lot of plus money if I knew the ref was gonna do that.
Right.
I had like, damn, like we got at least like with the be defenseless. He just jumped in the 6th round. Um, all right, we could pivot real quick, Carrier. Shout out to you. He said, have I touched on the NFL playoffs? Not yet. We definitely gonna cook on that since I got free in here. He said, man, I'm not crazy about Shakur. So hey, I understand. A lot of people feel that way. But I'm gonna tell you this. Listen, if you watch Shakur, he's beautiful to watch. Um, he's just a technician in there. And he definitely let his hands go in his last fight versus Peta. He stood in the pocket. He took some shots. So there was a different side of Shakur that we saw on fight night. And hopefully he brings out more of that. But like you're saying, he's smart. He's fighting to win. And that's why he's one of the best in the sport. Now, the playoffs, right?
Hmm.
Fire. The divisional round was lit. All right, let me run it down real quick. Break it down. We'll go through it all free. Break it down. Was the first game, was it Bills Broncos? Shout out to the Broncos for getting the W. They edged it. I thought it was a bad call late in that game against Tre'Davious White.
Oh, yeah, yeah. That was. I thought that was a catch. They said it was an
For
interception. I
Cook, for
thought,
Brandon Cooks, yes.
yeah, I thought he was down. I thought that was a catch and he was down. They said it was an interception. I was like, oh, what? The man is down. Once your knee or your anything outside of your feet hit the ground, well, outside of your feet and your hand hit the ground, you're down. They was like, no, it was an interception. I'm like, okay, but I thought that was a bad call. But um, it was a great game. It was back and forth. The Bills had to come back from behind, and then it was pretty much they was going back and forth. But it was all for nothing for the most part, in my belief, because Bo Nick got a broken bone in his ankle, so he's out of the playoffs. He won't be playing the rest of the way. So if they do make it past New England, they won't be with Bo Nick for the Super Bowl. So,
Right. Now, just so you know, right? Uh that was a horrible call on Tre'Davious White. The interception on Brandon Cooks, that was really a bang bang play. So I can understand the controversy on it. I wouldn't have called. I would have probably in that position, because the cornerback, the dude that got the pick, because he got it with the ball. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like they're gonna let it. That's how they're gonna let it ride.
but
So because
then,
that was bang bang as it gets.
but then
That
you
was
have
crazy.
then you have the game that happened last night, and the same play happened, but they said he was down. Same thing happened. They said he was
Rise,
down though. We had three plays happen the exact same way. Two of them,
Shawalaya.
two of them was called an interception. One of them was called he was down.
Man, listen, divisional round was fire. All right, so shout out to the Broncos for getting the job done. They got a little assistance, but hey, that's football. Sean Payton, one of the best coaches in football history. If he can get this win this weekend, or with Jarrett Stidham against the Patriots, now that's gonna be one for the record books.
That I think they got Nick Foles as the backup, if I'm not mistaken. I believe
They said
Nick
it's.
Foles
I
is
thought it
the
was Jarrett
backup.
Stidham. They said Jarrett Stidham getting the start. Hold on.
He might get the start. He might, because I heard somebody said something about Nick Foles yesterday from the broadcasting station. So maybe they was mistaken. I'm not sure who the backup is, but whoever it is, no, I don't
Hmm.
I don't see them getting past New England without Bo Nick. I don't see them getting even with Bo Nick. It was still questionable would they make it past New England. In my
Yeah,
opinion, it was still questionable. But without Bo Nick, I don't see
no,
them getting past. They
they're
got a
not
good
beating the
defense.
Patriots. They're not gonna beat the Pats.
They got a good
This,
defense, but no.
and Sean McDermott, he did get fired, but he had a good run, a great run in his tenure. He didn't get the Super Bowl, but he got some good wins. Jo-
Sean Dunn was the coach for who?
the Bills, he got let go this morning.
Oh, the Bills.
Yeah, yep, they let him
I
go.
mean, you. I don't think I would have let him go. To be honest with you, because you can't help the fact that you ain't got no receivers like that.
Yeah, they feel like his decision making is kind of questionable. Prize fighter, talk to me, bro. Yeah, you on mute
We cooking on the football game.
Yeah,
right now. What's happening? We can get back to boxing, but yeah, man, we was talking Broncos Bills. Which games did you catch over the weekend? Talk to me.
I saw the games. The
Did
Bills,
you?
man.
Yeah,
Buffalo, man. I mean, I don't really like the call. feel like the Bull had the ball, and he hit the Cooks had the ball. He hit the ground, and then Bull just kind of stripped him. But isn't it? Once he caught the ball and he secured it, he was supposed to be down by contact, right?
Yeah, once his
Yeah.
knee was down before that ball was stripped out. Now I could see if he was stripping it out as he was going down, but he wasn't stripping it out. He just had his hand on the ball, and when Cook went down, his knee went down, and as they went down, he ripped the ball out. But at that point, he was already down. He was down by contact.
That's what I'm saying. So I ain't like the call. Buffalo, man, they trash, bro.
Mm.
But like I said, another reason why I don't think Sean should have been fired was their team was down.
Ooh,
He
they
brought it.
fired
They
McDermott.
came all the way back.
Yep.
They fired McDermott.
Yes,
Yeah, he
sir.
got fired today.
Damn.
So his team was down. They were down by 13 points. They came back to take the lead.
I don't know if Sean Good got fired. I did see Stefanski go to ATL. I mean, I
Hmm.
pray for that kid, that quarterback down there. But
Yeah,
who else played the
No, no,
Patriots?
no. Stefanski was the Browns coach, correct?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so he got let go. So they're gonna have a new coach. I ain't know Cleveland fired Stefanski. Good.
Oh, they fired him off the rip.
Oh, as soon as the season was over.
Come on now. You know they
Yeah.
had the
Okay.
boy had to go.
Yeah. So we on Shador. It's and listen, Shador Sanders time. So of course, Carrier, we will have a Browns cap soon enough. So just be ready for it. Prize, talk to me. Who else, man? Let's pivot. The Seahawks versus the 49ers, man. They blew them
They
out. Are you
Niners
are you
is
expecting the Seahawks? Shout out to TD, our brother TD from the Bronx. Pull up the Seahawks. They in the mix. Do you expect them to win the Super Bowl?
it's up for grabs. You know, what's this? Ain't this a divisional game for the NFC? Isn't
Yeah, it's the NFC divisional game, Rams versus
The-
Seahawks. So that's an interdivision. It's similar to what we had last year, Washington and
in
Philadelphia
the
Eagles.
Eagles, right? So basically, we got a divisional NFC championship game. A division game is going to be probably kind of low scoring. Maybe it's gonna be a couple points put up, but I think the defense is going to step it up. But so what a shame for Bo Nix. You feel me?
Yeah,
Broke
he
his
got a broken
ankle.
bone. Yeah,
yeah.
Unfortunate, man. I don't see I don't see them. I don't think they can mess with the Patriots now, man.
no.
Nah, Patriots too
Um,
tough right now.
I
Patriots
see
gonna be tough.
the thing about the Seahawks, they 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 got a great defense. They got some good weapons on that team. Sam Donald played well,
Yeah.
but are they going to be able to do that again against the Rams? Because we know
Tough.
there's a moment waiting to happen. Sam Donald haven't shown himself yet like he did last year with the Vikings once they got to the playoffs. Sam Donald's going to have a moment and show y'all the reason why he played on 5 different NFL teams.
Yeah, he
Mm.
been passing around like a Dutch, but maybe he figured it out. Free, you know.
It looked that way. I mean, they got a good team, balanced.
Yeah, they
No,
balanced
I'm
out.
gonna put it
The
this.
play calling is there. Uh,
I mean, yeah, he like I said, he played well, but you got to remember they was playing against a injured 49ers. The
yeah,
49ers,
banged out. Yeah, they was banged out.
49ers was thankful that they got past the Eagles, but
And
truth be
that was a
speaking,
bullshit. That was
yeah,
luck.
I was about to say,
They
truth be speaking,
overachieved this year. San Francisco overachieved this year, dog. Like no, it ain't no rap. Like
yeah,
we
I was about to
fired
say
our
that. Truth
coordinator,
be
so
speaking, San Francisco shouldn't have beat the Eagles. The
right,
Eagles beat themselves. They beat
exactly.
themselves. They really shouldn't have. They didn't
All the
have
teams in
Fred
the
Warner.
NFC East was
No,
shitty this year.
they didn't have Fred Warner. They didn't have their number one wide
Ayuk,
receiver. The number one wide receiver the entire year.
yeah, the Brandon
Um,
Ayuk guy.
they lost their number one tight end the beginning of the first quarter. He went out. He
Mm.
went down in the first quarter. So all they
No,
had
Kevin.
was CMC, and I'm like, y'all don't know to shut him down. All you gotta do is shut him down. Shut him down.
CMC,
Make
he
everybody
killed
else
us,
do.
bro.
So I mean, like they was very injured. So
Yeah.
that's why I picked Seattle to win. I said it's hard to pick against the 49ers because of what they did against the Eagles last week, but they're
Mhm.
too injured to be able to play against Seattle.
Seattle, what was
Seattle
it?
got a
41.
they
They
got
put
a
up 41.
yeah 41 to
Yeah.
6. Seattle got a great defense. They're ranked top five defense. I believe they rank like number four. I think they rank like number four, number five, somewhere around there. They're top five defense. And you playing against an injury prone team, a team that only all they got is their quarterback and their running back. They ain't got nobody else.
And
Quarterback and
Brock
running back.
Purdy, he overrated to me, bro.
No, Brock Purdy is a decent quarterback.
I don't think he all that free. I'm tired of
I'm
hearing
not
people
saying
say
I'm
that.
not
He
saying
ain't
he's
did
I'm not
nothing.
saying he's not I'm not saying he's great. He's decent. He's decent. I ain't
Yeah.
saying he's great. He's decent. I would take
Mhm.
him over a lot of other quarterbacks in the league, but he's decent.
Yeah, Seattle is
You
super
gotta
good.
remember, Brock
Not
Purdy was just like you said. They overachieved, but Brock Purdy had pretty much no wide receiver weapons, and he still was able to put up the numbers that he put up, and they were still able to win the games that they won. That counts for something.
he had CMC doing his thing down there, and that's what happened.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, that counts for something. Brock Purdy is not. He's not a game changing quarterback, but he is a good quarterback. He's a good quarterback. He's just
Yeah.
not a game changing quarterback. He's not going to go
Hmm.
up. Y'all not going to be down by 15, 16, 17 points, and Brock Purdy come in, and all of a sudden y'all win the game. He ain't that type of quarterback, but he is a quarterback that from beginning to start, you know what you're going to get with Brock Purdy. He might throw an interception, but he don't really make that many mistakes. He don't make that many mistakes.
Yeah.
He don't he
Yeah.
don't cost you the game. Brock Purdy's not the type of quarterback that will cost you the game. It's more so
I guess so.
their team's just not good enough to beat you.
Right now, this year, because they got a phenomenal defense. Fred Warner is a hell of a player. He was out.
But he ain't been there.
And George Kittle got hurt. So, hey,
Kittle been banged up all. He been like he had some good games this year, but for the most part, he was banged up, like in and out of the rotation, or not the rotation, but in
Now,
and out of the lineup.
I'm glad you said that, Aircraft. Now you tell me, who would you rather have, Brock Purdy or C.J. Stroud?
I'd rather have CJ.
I'd rather
CJ
have
had a
Brock.
tough outing. He gonna get a
I'd
bad
rather have
rap for
Brock.
this performance.
I'd rather have Brock.
Mm.
Hell no.
No, do you realize
Right now,
in,
I'm taking
in
Brock.
two games, C.J. Stroud by himself had 9 turnovers?
Yeah.
He just playing
What
horrible
that
right now.
one free, that one, he just took it and just like just threw it up there, bro. I'm like,
That
is he
and that's
serious?
that's the difference between him and Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy just say, okay, I'll just take the sack. It is what it is.
Yo, Ball just took the ball and just
He threw the joint straight up in the air.
yeah, like you used to do when you was a kid. You feel me? You get in trouble and then you we playing football outside and then you just throw the ball up because like your boys, two or three of your boys is tackling, so you just throw the ball up.
Now
Yo,
I'm gonna
that
put
was
it like this.
crazy.
I didn't see anything that C.J. Stroud do that Brock Purdy can't do. There's nothing that C.J. Stroud do that Brock Purdy can do. But what I tell you what Brock Purdy does that C.J. Stroud doesn't do, he doesn't make good decisions. Brock Purdy makes good decisions.
Is he gonna get? He's up. He's being evaluated
I don't know, man.
for
I feel like
an
CJ gets
extension.
more.
So if you take CJ, would you extend him if you the Texans? Pros, are you gonna extend him?
CJ, you don't have a choice. Who else you
Well,
gonna have?
you can wait. This is an early extension, 2026.
No, he gonna have to play next year and show me that he not gonna be turning the ball over all crazy.
Okay, okay, got to prove it. Well, they made it to the playoffs, but it's that
And
defense.
what's his number
Yeah.
this year? I
No,
mean next year?
Yeah,
For
now
the 27, it says in 20 they have a 5th-year option for 27 on them.
How much he making?
Let's see. The overall deal, 4-year, 36 million, fully guaranteed. Um, his signing bonus is 23.38 million. Hold on, let me see how much it is.
no, they had
But I mean, you see what that is right there. I mean, that's pretty much
And he at Texas with them good
never made it.
taxes.
He's never made it past the division round. He's never made it past the division round.
Ain't nobody
He's
else you
been
could get free.
let me
he's
look it
been
up on the
he's been
sports
he's
track
been he's
so
been
we
to
can
the
confirm it.
playoff 3 times. All 3 times he made it to the division round. Can't make it no further. They
Yeah.
added they added wide receivers. They added running backs. They added tight ends. You can't make it no further.
Yeah, Carrier, you kind of right though. His numbers can't
His numbers is
have been
he's still on his
dropping.
rookie deal. His numbers are super low. His base salary for 2025 was a million. His base salary for 26 is a million for next year. So
A
it'd be
million.
1.1 million. That's his base salary. But he got 36 million guarantee on his contract.
Yeah, he already
He's
got
still
paid.
on a rookie contract?
He's still on a
Yeah,
rookie contract.
it's only his
Yeah.
4th year. It's only
It's
his fourth
20.
year
Damn,
coming up.
Yeah.
This is 4th year coming up.
that's crazy.
He came out. He came out the year before
23
Jaden
was his
Daniels
first
did.
year.
Yeah, he came out the year before Jaden Daniels.
Damn. He about to get paid then.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. So we got to
Somebody gonna
see
Well,
pay.
he
is he
might
has
get
he
paid.
produced to get one of these top value contracts, or you gonna just do
He
a
might get
5th-year
paid.
option?
If there's teams that are pay overpay for him. You got Pittsburgh. They're gonna be looking. Um,
Oh yeah.
yo, they need a coach and a quarterback. So if
But you
there's a
always say that, but Pittsburgh really
What
don't
did
like
I
to
tell
invest
you?
high
if
dollar
there's a
in
CJ
quarterbacks for
involved,
extended years.
I told you Mike Tomlin was gonna get released. They said he resigned. They pretty much told him he had to leave.
yeah, I told you they wasn't gonna say fired or the word would be stepped down. I told everybody that.
I
Yeah,
mean,
I knew. No, it's been
who
well.
else you gonna
What I
get?
will say though, what I will say, in 50 years,
McDermott.
in 50 years, Pittsburgh has only had 3 head coaches.
Yeah, that's so
In
wild,
50
bro.
years.
Well, they're gonna have a fourth. We're gonna see
Yeah,
who they
well,
get.
McDermott is available. Um,
Their next move better be their best move. I can tell you that because they wasting TJ Watt. He's pretty much on the trajectory to be a Hall of Fame defensive end. So they need to make some moves, making sure that they can kind of compete on a regular basis. Because that
I feel
division,
like
Joe
this
Burrow is coming.
TJ is going to be. I say when it's time for him to get an extension, he's going to be on the same in the same mode that Miles Garrett was on. If they don't have a good team, he's going to be in the same mode that Miles Garrett. I don't want to be here no more. I've been here all this time.
Miles ain't
We ain't
going
doing
nowhere.
that because TJ he hasn't won a Super Bowl. They won a Super Bowl before he got there, so he hasn't won a Super
Mhm.
Bowl.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Because the only time they won a Super Bowl with Mike Tomlin
Who
was
else? The
'96.
Bears. The Bears. What y'all think about that? It's unfortunate, man. The kid Caleb, he threw the interception at OT. That kind of,
But
you
he
know,
he was doing too much though.
yeah.
He was
I,
doing
I
too
Even
much.
told I
QB.
told I told Thomas this I told Thomas this Friday. Thomas and I believe it was Thomas and Sock and and Dub. I think they all picked Chicago. I picked the Rams. I believe all picked Chicago. I picked the Rams. And one of the things that Thomas said, he said that that Dagon Williams was able to come back in the fourth quarter and win those games. And he was naming off the games that he did it against. I said the difference is majority of those teams that he did it with were were all teams that did not make the playoff, and the two that did make the playoff, they had quarterbacks that was questionable, that had questionable decisions. I said he's not doing that against the Rams. The Rams is a better team. He's not gonna be able to come back and win the game against the Rams. Came close, but he didn't do it.
Yeah, he was. Hey, he was damn close. Hell of a season for the Bears. Looking
Yeah.
forward to seeing them next year. The
I just
running
think
game was phenomenal.
I think that they were just a little off page 3. Like when Caleb started scrambling or whatever, I felt like he thought the receiver was going to keep going, I think. And so where he put the ball at, that was just like a miscommunication between him and his receiver. That's what it looked like.
Okay.
Because he did go down
No,
there and score, bro.
he did it so many times that he thought he could keep doing it. And the Rams was like, "Nah, we know what you're gonna do. We
Yeah,
just gonna stay with
Matthew
you
Stafford
and
should
back."
definitely get the MVP this year.
Yeah.
His numbers is better
Him or
than
Miles.
I would say no. I would say between him and Drake May, because Drake May this is his second year, and you can't deny what that man did.
Yeah,
They were the
but Stafford is
number
like
one seed.
41 and like 5 or 6 or something like that
No, no,
for the
no, no,
season.
They
that's what I
won the
said.
AFC. We won the AFC free.
The New England Patriots was number one in the AFC. Oh no, they was number two. It
Yeah,
was
okay. I thought. Oh, yeah, I got
it
the
was the
Broncos got
Broncos.
number one.
Broncos was number one. Patriots
Okay.
was number two. Broncos was number one. But
Yeah,
I
Miles
mean,
will be defensive PO.
when you look at his numbers, even though he was number two, his numbers was better than Bo Nick. And
Yeah.
the only quarterback that had better numbers than him was Matthew Stafford.
Yeah, I think he
Yeah,
did. He had a field day. He had a field day with Devontae Adams. It's
Stafford, his number,
ridiculous.
and your boy, you had him. What's his
All I'm
name?
saying, yeah, Puka
Nakua.
Nakua.
Yeah,
But
Nakua. Like, yo, and them tight
Devontae
ends
had
get
like
involved.
17 touchdowns. Hold on. Let me see.
Bro, check out
Yeah,
How many
he led
yards
the league
Matt
in
Stafford
touchdowns.
had, dog.
Devontae led the lead in touchdowns.
Yeah, this dude is ridiculous,
Did he?
bro.
Yeah, he led the
I
lead in
think he had
receiving
14.
touchdowns
Hold
this
on, let
year.
me see.
Yep, he led the lead in receiving touchdowns this year.
Damn.
Yeah.
How old is
Yeah.
Devontae? 33?
33, 33.
Mm-hmm.
He's still good.
Yeah, he still got a couple more years left.
For real, T.O. still could play right now.
Yeah. Now,
He might can go get you 1,000 yards.
okay, last but not least, the Pats, man. Is the Pats gonna win it all this year? What's your thoughts? Y'all picking the Pats or no?
They got a chance. I put it this way: I got the Pat going to the Super Bowl, but the Pat versus Seattle, the Pat versus the Rams. I put it this way: when you look at Seattle defense is better than the Pat, the Patriots,
Mhm.
but not by a long shot. It's not. It's
Man,
not a
look,
big difference. It's not
if
a big
I'm Bo
difference.
Nix, I'm sick. You got to be sick as a
To the
dog.
stomach, but to the stomach.
I'm sick. I
It's not
break
by a
my
lot.
ankle on the last play of
Literally.
overtime. Ah, sick.
It's not by a lot. So they got a better defense. Then it comes down to who offense is better with the Seattle Seahawks and the Patriots, or who has the better decision making at the quarterback position. So
But you know
it's a
what,
toss
Free?
up.
Mhm.
This is the team they didn't want to see. This is who they didn't want to come to Seattle.
Yeah, they might be
Yeah,
cooked, Karen.
and that's what Thomas told me. He said, "I was hoping that the Bears won. I was hoping that the Bears won." He said,
They don't
Why
want
he
to see
don't want to
Stafford.
see
I did not want the Rams to win." He said he was hoping that the
Because
Bears
I'm going to
won.
be honest, man. I wasn't a believer in y'all. I was not a believer in y'all, but I'm telling you, Puka Nakua can do whatever he wants to anybody he wants. And he can do
he crazy. But you
that.
know
Jesus. Woo.
he you know why TD didn't want to he didn't want to play the Rams because he didn't want to play a divisional game for the NFC Championship. You know what I mean? Like
And
that's like how the Eagles
this,
had to play the Reds or the Commanders last year. It
and you
was
can't
going
kick
into that
field
game
goals.
thinking like, damn, dog. You know what I mean? We got to play this divisional game, and I'm sure the Commanders was saying the same thing. So
You can't beat the Rams with field goals. You got to score touchdowns. You cannot beat the Rams with field goals.
Yeah.
You have to score.
Yeah, that's a fact. Now, who you picking, Mr. Sheldon? You taking Patriots or Broncos?
You know what? I don't think anybody's gonna go to Mile High and beat them with that defense.
I got the Patriots because they ain't got Bo Nix.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, though: if you Sean Payton, you know what you tell Stidham, right? You ain't got to win it. Just don't lose it.
Well, that's the problem.
Don't do nothing stupid.
The quarterback
Hand the ball off, throw short passes, let the defense win it for you. The defense will win it for you. Because I looked at New England. Look at New England. This is the thing you got to look at when you talk about New England. New England is 14-3, but they benefited from playing the last place schedule. New England is not as good as people think they are.
I think they better than what a lot of people give them credit for, bro.
Yeah, I think New England is a lot better than what you giving them credit for because.
Well, I give him credit for Vrabel. Vrabel did a masterful job. Vrabel's a hell of a coach. But I just don't think you're gonna go to Denver and beat them with that defense. I think they're gonna have 5, 6
Well, they
sacks.
don't have Bo Nix to put up all them points and stuff, so they might get.
They're not gonna need all them points.
Yes, they are.
Against Drake May, they are.
Yes, they are.
I'm gonna tell you this. Mark my
And
words.
don't sleep on New England's defense. New England defense, all right, bro.
Mark my word, bro. In Mile High, if Denver can put up 17 points on Sunday, they will win. 17 points.
I'm gonna put it like this. From a guy who played defense all the way up to the semi-pros, the one kryptonite to a defense is rest. If that defense got to keep getting on the field because the offense ain't producing, I don't care how good that defense is. That's
true. If they get tired, that's what happened yesterday. That's what happened to Houston. That defense got tired.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't care how good your defense is. I don't care how good your defense is. If that defense keeps getting put on that field, eventually that defense is going to get worn down and get tired. And so that whoever that quarterback is, they can.
Nigga, you know who that nigga is, D. Free. That's Jared Stidham. That's old ass Jared Stidham.
Man, he not. Man, listen. He not old. First off, second, Mike Vrabel is a defensive coach, bro. He gonna load the box up. He gonna load the box up on defense because he know them boys gonna be doing runs and half and short passes. Man, New England is gonna be ready for that, bull, man, and they're gonna be ready for that, dog. Trust and believe.
We gonna see, man. I don't see him.
Vrabel is a defensive-minded coach first. Remember that.
Vrabel's a hell of a coach. I like Vrabel. I liked him when he played for the Steelers.
That's what I'm saying. Even then, he was.
He should have never
like
been
at the linebacker, like his thinking, bro. His IQ was crazy.
He should have never been let go from Tennessee. That was the worst mistake they made.
That was crazy.
Yeah, shout out to Mike Vrabel. So the current line is New England pretty much -5.5 going in the Mile High. And then the Seahawks are -2.5 at home. So it's pretty much a pick 'em. You can get plus money on the Rams at 130, and you can get plus 210 on the Broncos.
I agree with that. -5.5 for New England. I agree with that because they probably going to win that. They probably going to win that game by a touchdown.
The Patriots?
Yeah.
Nah, but I think the Patriots going.
I could see New England winning that game something like 13-6.
I think Drake may have put up more points than that.
No, I'm not saying that he wouldn't, but I could see them win. If it's a low-scoring game, I can see New England winning.
I don't believe in the motherfucker, man. I don't think the motherfucker's as good as they think he is.
Shit, my eye, bro.
And they got two nice little young running backs. Them two young
running backs are decent. Henderson and boy Stevenson, they nice. They nice.
They be running that. They be running that rock, bro.
They run hard. They run violent.
Violent. like the boy Marion Barber used to do for the Cowboys back in the day. He used to
Right.
violent.
Same shit. Just run violent. Hey, so let me ask y'all this. I think Mike T going to the booth. What y'all think?
Yeah, I don't think T gonna coach next year at all.
No, I think he's going to take some time off and he's going to evaluate the landscape and see what's the best options where he can go and put a piece here, a piece there, and then make it right back to the playoffs.
I'm
I
gonna
don't
tell
think
you
he's
where he
going to.
gonna go. I'm gonna tell you where he gonna wind up. He gonna look at the landscape. He gonna watch the Commanders. If Quinn fuck up again, he gonna go to DC because you know Mike T from Virginia. He from Virginia.
Yeah, I know. I was about to say I wouldn't doubt that because I heard some rumbling of Dan Quinn might be on a hot seat at the end of come next year. He might be on a hot seat. So I wouldn't doubt that at all. I wouldn't doubt that at all.
Simon ain't coaching no more.
Huh?
No, Mike Tomlin will come back and coach. He'll come back
Mike
and
T
coach.
be back. Mike T's only like 53 years old. Mike T will be back.
Nah, he don't need to be back.
I'm gonna tell you like this.
That booth
No,
money gonna be good.
That booth money good though.
Pride,
That booth money
y'all
That's what
good,
I'm
not,
man.
saying.
That booth money
y'all
is
not listening
good.
to what Pride said. Y'all not listening to what Pride said.
What's
Pride
happening,
said
Billy?
he don't need to come back. What Pride said is he don't like the decision of what Shelton just said about him coming to Washington. He ain't trying to deal with Mike Tomlin in Washington.
He ain't coming back, man.
Hey, look.
Cause Shelton, you
Cause
know that
I
booth
already
money.
know, Free. Our coach just got fired today, Free. Our new coach just got fired today.
No,
Ooh,
see, that's not a team that Mike Tomlin would go because it's too much
Yeah.
stuff he got to do. He
Shane,
wants to start winning right
our new
away.
coach is gonna be Sean McDermott. The Raiders gonna pick up
The-
Sean McDermott. You watch.
Yeah, I can see
oh
that. I can
nah.
see that.
man, that's
Why
something
does
they
everybody
could
want the
do.
Bills? Man, listen. Tomlin,
Tomlin ain't
I
coming
don't
back.
think he's gonna sit out for no year.
Mike
I don't
T
know
gonna
why
sit
y'all
out.
acting like
Man,
he's
that
like
booth money is all right, bro. You tripping?
Mike T
who
gonna be
offered him a
right up
job in the
there
booth. You
with
heard that?
motherfucking Rodney Harrison
Yeah.
and Coach Benji. Mike T gonna be sitting right there next to him.
What's McCullough and them said it? Greeny and them was talking about Tomlin coming to the booth and all that. If Tomlin came to the and that money gonna be just as good as coaching, and he don't got to go through the headaches.
Boy.
He can just come shoot his
Ooh.
game.
Hey, wait a minute though, Prize. Now that your name is Harbaugh, God damn, they broke Harbaugh off.
Yeah,
Harbaugh right there
They broke him off 20
New
mil,
York.
nigga.
Yeah,
Big
he
time.
right there in New York.
20 M's.
now we
Well,
got to
yeah,
deal with
I
Harbaugh.
told y'all that, but I told y'all. Remember, I told y'all, but it wasn't finalized. I said John Harbaugh went to New York for 20 million, and at the time it wasn't finalized.
Damn. Gotta
And
deal
listen,
with this
after
nigga,
state
man.
and federal taxes, what's that really, Mr. Sheldon?
That's about
10, 10,
15.
11, 10,
Right.
11.
Right.
Well, yeah.
It's
He
still
So
big
they
money
had to
though.
pay him that to get him out there.
It's still big money though. It's still big money for a
Yeah, I
coach.
forgot. He's in New York. Yeah, it's like because the
Cause
New York state tax is like his federal tax.
15%. 15%.
Don't worry, I'm
New
pretty
York.
sure they gonna pay him. They gonna pay him other ways too.
35%
Honestly.
for the luxury tax. But Mike T, you talk about Harbaugh in New York, he gonna get all kind of endorsements, commercials. He gonna be all right. He gonna be fine.
He got to win, but he got a
He
nice
will.
little. He got a
He
nice little
will.
team though with neighbors in them. You feel me?
Hey, we can say what we want, man, but we got to be honest as sports fans. Harbaugh's a hell of a coach.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
he definitely know how to train, how to bring up a defense. He
Yeah.
definitely know how to do that.
they got pieces. They got pieces for the Giants too. So that's a good move.
Well,
Yeah, Harbaugh got broke
that
off.
general
20
manager
million.
had to make some kind of move after he let Saquon come to Philly.
Now,
There
what are
is
the
no
Chiefs
general
about to
manager
do? I
in
mean,
New York.
that's
Harbaugh's the general manager. He's in control of all personnel decisions.
Damn.
nice.
And that's the same thing that Mike Tomlin wants. And the only and so Mike Tomlin is going to look for the right position to take. He's
Yeah.
not. That's why I heard somebody say, "Oh, Mike Tomlin in Dallas." I said, "No, he would never go to Dallas
Nah,
because
he'll never go there. He'll never go there.
Never.
he's
He'll
not
never go
gonna have
there.
he's not gonna have the freedom to do what he want to do in Dallas. So
Not
he's not
long
going
with
there.
Jerry Jones is there. You ain't going there.
Yeah, he not going to Dallas. And that's the reason why Dallas can't never get a good coach because of Jerry Jones. That's why they can't get a good coach. They can get a decent coach, but they can't
Did
get a
you hear
good
who the
coach.
Steelers got number one on their list? Did you hear who the Steelers got number one on their list? Mike McCarthy.
Wow.
I
Wow.
don't see that.
Wow.
We might we might be entering a phase where that streak from
I'm gonna tell you like
Pittsburgh with them coaches is over, where they might just be firing niggas in
what,
3 years.
what I know what Philly, Dallas, and Giants. I know what they don't want. They don't want Washington to get Brian Flores. They don't want Washington to get him. That's what they don't want.
Y'all better hope
Is he gonna
y'all
get a
better
job?
hope
Or
that
they
we
still
don't get
pissed off at him? You know, he won that lawsuit. He won that
y'all
lawsuit
better
against
hope
the
that
league. So is he gonna get a job?
You never heard
y'all
of
better
Brian
hope we
Flores?
don't fire Sirianni and get Tomlin in Philly.
No,
Y'all really gonna be bitching.
Brian
Nah,
Flores
they won't
is
do it.
the Minnesota Vikings defensive coordinator.
No,
Washington
what I'm
just
saying,
ended
Free,
it.
is he won that lawsuit against the league. He won it.
Yeah, that's why he.
So do you think he'll get a job?
That's why he would get a defensive coordinator job. He won't get a head coaching job
Yeah.
because he got that
Yeah,
lawsuit.
that's what I'm saying. He won't get no head coaching job. He won't get no head coaching job. No.
But he'll
They
get
still
a
mad at him.
defensive coordinator job. And see what
Oh,
Washington
yeah, he's a
do.
hell of a D coordinator. He's a hell of a D coordinator.
They can give him the defensive coordinator job and make it look good and say, hey, we're gonna make you the assistant coach as well.
Mm.
Hey, look what Kansas City. You hear what Kansas City did today?
What they do?
Andy Reid asked Chicago because he talked to Eric Bieniemy.
Man, he ain't going there.
That's why he left the first time, because he wasn't getting no credit for the offense.
He ain't going there, bro.
Andy
Oh,
Reid had a
yes.
losing season. Now he want Eric back. Huh?
Andy Reid couldn't win in Philadelphia with them good teams we had. We should have won that year with T.O. in the Super Bowl against the Patriots.
He probably would have won if his quarterback wasn't out of shape.
Andy Reid came in there going crazy with he didn't draft that kid Mahomes, did he?
No, he didn't draft Mahomes.
He inherited him, right?
No, he drafted him. He did. He drafted him. Eric Bieniemy drafted him.
Right.
Eric Bieniemy drafted him.
Yeah, Andy's a good coach at the end of the day.
Yeah, Andy Reid's a hell of a coach. Three
Yeah.
Super Bowls says he is. Three
Diaper
Super
Danny
Bowls
want to
says
ask,
he is.
who's the coach of the year, who's the rookie of the year, and the MVP of the year?
Coach of the year is probably going to be Vrabel if they win.
I would say Mike Vrabel.
I say
Rookie of the year.
Vrabel.
Rookie of the year, I
They
have to
might try to
say
joke
Dark.
him though. The NFL loves Sean McVay. Don't forget.
That's true. They like Sean Payton too.
Yeah.
Rookie of the year is
Jackson Dart.
McMillan. Jackson Dart. No, McMillan. McMillan, wide
And
receiver
he turned up Free?
wide receiver from the Panthers. McMillan. Yeah, that's the rookie.
Yeah. The Samoan dude. Yeah, the Samoan cat. Yeah, he was balling.
Yeah,
But I think it'll probably be it might be him or Jackson Dart. If Jackson Dart came out, they like white boys with a little bit of swag.
Yeah.
They say when white boys yell and scream like Bo Nix cussed out motherfucking Sean Payton, what they say? He's a leader. He got moxie. He's a tough guy.
MVP might probably be.
If a brother cussed out a coach, they say he's uncoachable. He needs to be taken down a bit. He's arrogant.
Matt Stafford for MVP.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard to argue that. It's gonna be hard to argue that.
Just off his
Especially
numbers, bro. The man almost had. If you go look at his yards and his touchdowns and interceptions, bro, how can you not? He one win away from the Super Bowl.
Now, okay, let me ask this question. MVP and best player in the league are two different things, right? Who's the best football player in this league right now?
Myles Garrett.
It's hard.
Myles Garrett's unstoppable, bro.
It's a toss-up between three people. I will put Myles Garrett in there. I will put Nakua in there, and I will put Jackson Smith from Seattle in there.
The receiver?
Yeah, the receivers.
Over Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson.
Yeah. I say, I say Puka Nakua is the best football player in this league right now. Puka Nakua can do everything. He blocks, catches, he runs, he don't take plays off.
For me, it's Myles Garrett, bro. That nigga unstoppable, bro.
Yeah, but he only does one thing. And the one thing he does, which he does it great, it doesn't lead you to wins. He got 23 sacks, and they still ain't won shit. So Puka Nakua, what he does affects the outcome of the game.
They had a head coach. A lot of them games they could have won because the defense had them in there. Miles had you out. So these people fucking.
Woulda, coulda, shoulda. They didn't.
Josh Allen can't win nothing though.
No.
He like Jim Kelly to me. At least Jim Kelly made it to the Super Bowl though. Matter of fact, he ain't better than Jim Kelly.
Let me pivot real quick because we squeezed that NFL prune. Listen, it's about to be a hell of a AFC NFC weekend. The divisional round was fire. Prize, man. Who you expecting to win this Andy Cruz versus Muay fight this weekend?
Man, I like that fight this weekend, man. I can't wait for that fight. I'm gonna be hopefully BBO we want to call that. If not free, one of y'all we gotta call that. You know, because I'm a boxing junkie, so I'm looking forward to the fight.
I definitely will put it on.
Yeah, I'm looking for Andy Cruz this be his breakout fight. I'm looking for him to go up against a rough and tough Muratala, and I'm expecting Andy Cruz to do his Cuban thing and box, look good, not get hit, style, flash, just look good. You know what I mean? Just win the fight, look good. Don't worry about knockouts and stuff. If it happens, it happens. But just go in there and try to win the fight. So and then get on Keyshawn, pull up on, start running, start walking Keyshawn down. Because you know what? Andy Cruz been whooping them their whole time as a young bulls. Now they grown men. Ain't no excuse. Keyshawn, that's what I would do if I'm Andy Cruz.
No, Keyshawn
Situation is Keyshawn is trying to go to 147.
He gonna run from him.
Keyshawn is dog. He just to me that he's a duck. I saw an interview that Keyshawn did. This man said if Andy Cruz knocks out Raymond Muratala, he'll come back down to 35 and fight him. I said, dog, that's not the biggest duck I never heard in my life. Dog, you want, in order for you to fight a guy, you want him to knock him out, which you was just in the division. You move out of the division. You talking about going to 47, but if you knock the guy out, you'll come back down to fight him. Yeah, he ducked Andy Cruz, dog. He just solidified that he ducked Andy Cruz.
He don't want to fight him. Andy Cruz beat him 3 times in the amateur, so you know that's in Keyshawn's head, bro.
4 times.
Yeah.
He beat him twice. He beat him twice in the Olympics, and he beat him twice outside of the Olympics.
In the World Championships.
Yeah.
He might be like Sugar Shane and Vernon Forrest. How
These
Vernon
guys,
Forrest could beat Shane in the Olympics, but Shane went on to become, a star by beating Oscar. And he fought Vernon. And he was like, you know what? I'm tired of people saying I don't want to fight Vernon. He went there and saw what happened.
Vernon whooped his ass. He has number. Then Vernon couldn't get past Mayoga.
I
Mayoga
know,
beat
this
his
is
ass
crazy.
every time.
2 times.
I got
man, it's something.
Murataya. I just don't believe a 6-fight fighter. A 6-fight fighter got to show me he can beat the world champion.
Man, I think Andy Cruz got rounds in him, bro.
You gonna find out Saturday night. We will find out what he got.
I think Andy Cruz got rounds in him, dog, and I think this is gonna be his breakout joint right here. I think this is where he gonna come out and show everybody, I'm here. You know what I mean?
He got the chance
This ain't
to
an
do
easy fight now.
He got the chance to do it. He can shut me the fuck up.
But how well is Raymond off the back foot? Like, I think if Andy can push him back, he can win, and possibly by stoppage.
And he ain't got no pop like that though.
But that's the thing. He has been sitting down a little bit more. He stopped his last opponent.
Who was that dude? Who was
Well, if
that
not
last
that,
dude?
he stopped a kid from Asia, but I don't even know if that was his last opponent. You got a good point. Andy's not cracking.
Nah, he not cracking like that, but he's like his mind, his IQ is high. He knows
Yeah.
where he at. He knows where he at in the ring. I feel like he gonna just box and just win the fight. You know what I mean? Just win the fight so you can move on. I think he gonna look good though. I think he tough, man.
He just letting his hands go a lot more with Bozy. That's what I'm saying. I think this
Yeah.
is gonna be a fight, but I feel like a firefight, he can get hurt by Raymond.
Well, anybody can get hurt. Raymond can
So
get hurt
it's
by him. Raymond
yeah.
can get hurt by him. So that don't mean nothing. But I think Andy this is his shot right here. And them Cuban boys, they hungry, man. Them boys is hungry.
Yeah, he needs this fight.
Yeah. He need this.
And he working with Boo Simmons, so that's a good look for him.
Yeah, so he been around Philly fighters. I think he gonna come in and box and look good, bro, and style. Do his thing, win the fight, be done with it.
Well, the good thing is this.
Hey, hold on. That's what I'm saying. Y'all over.
Saturday. Who is who and what is what? We find out Saturday.
Well,
so one of us gonna be right and one of us gonna be wrong.
I hope Andy win. I'm going for Andy, man.
Oh, yeah, both gonna be right and it's gonna be a draw.
Yeah. That's a void. That's a void. Listen. Unless you cover it, it's a void.
Yeah, I don't want to see no draws.
Who on the undercard of that jump?
Khalil Cole versus Jesse Hart.
That's my guy, Khalil Cole. Gonna put a whooping on Jesse Hart. Jesse Hart like 37.
I remember Jesse Hart, man. I remember he was a kid first coming up in the amateurs. I used to go to the gym and we used to watch him. But
he was an amateur standout.
Yeah, he was.
I remember.
I seen him fight multiple times in person.
The Zerto fight.
But he's one of them tough, rugged Philly fighters that he been on TV, but he didn't live up to his full potential like his father.
He went to war with Zerto twice at 168. They went to war.
His father is Cyclone Hart, so
yeah,
he wasn't
Eugene
as good as
Cyclone Hart.
Yeah, he wasn't as good as Cyclone Hart.
No, but yeah, he went to war with Zerto twice. You remember that?
Yeah.
And Zerto went to war.
He a tough kid, He a tough kid, but
Yeah.
That's how I think Khalil Cole.
Khalil Cole knocked him out. Khalil Cole knocked him out. Yeah, he's tough. Yeah, he gonna knock him out. Khalil Cole that jab is nasty. Khalil Cole's that's why I was hoping and praying. I kept trying to write to Jake Paul and make him go fight Khalil Cole. Talking about you want to fight a real fighter. Fight Khalil Cole then.
Now Khalil Cole is a tough fighter, but like you're
Yeah,
saying,
hell yeah.
the jab, Manuel Gallegos, he was just walking into that jab. That was a hell of a performance.
Yeah, it was.
I just feel like Jesse Hart is going to be a little more sharper than that, and
We gonna see. I got
we
Cole 6-round stoppage. It's only a 10-round fight. I got him stopping him in 6.
Yeah, I don't know.
Jesse Hart never been stopped.
First time for everything. Sean Porter had never been stopped either.
Ah,
Whole lot
His
of
oh
people
daddy
never
Khalil
been
did
Cole, hey
that.
stopped.
Khalil
First
Cole,
time.
Khalil Cole,
His daddy did that, man.
you bud now. What is he? 175 bud?
Ooh, him? No, I ain't saying that. He's only got 10 fights, man. 11 fights. You can't say that. That dude
Yeah,
got 11 fights.
you said
I think
Sean
he could beat
Porter.
a
Sean Porter got stopped
37-year-old
by Bud.
Jesse Hart, though.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
because my man said he's never been stopped. A whole lot of people never been stopped. That don't mean they can't get stopped.
Hey, like you said, I guess Carrier saying that it's like Andy Cruz only got 6 fights. He got to prove it. Khalil Cole only got 10. He got to prove it too. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be a
Yeah, you got
good
to prove
fight.
it.
It's a good build up.
I
I
still
think
I
he
like
think
should
them
be able to
young
prove it
boys.
against
him.
Kentucky.
As
I
long
still
as
think them
Khalil
young
Cole
boys will be all right.
still working with Coach Real. Coach Real had him using his jab, sticking behind his jab, stopped Gallegos with his jab, busted him real bad. That was a hell of a performance. So
Yeah, it
he's
was.
got to stick. He got to just stick with Coach Real and keep doing that good work.
Yeah, shout out Coach Real.
Yeah, that was phenomenal, man. Let me see. Outside of that, who else is on this? Did they put Zaquin? This is in Vegas. Hold on, let me pull it up real quick.
Did you hear the rumors about Usyk Wilder?
Yeah.
They talking about
Uh,
Frisco.
yeah. Isn't it like a San Francisco? It's like a city center out there, something like that.
Yeah, they'll get it
Yeah,
popping out there.
They want to bring like
yeah,
150,000 people.
yeah. Some shit like that's why. That's why I saw in the Daily Mail. But then again, the Daily Mail's in court now for lying. So I don't know if
What
we
if
can really
what if
believe it.
Wilder what if Wilder knock him out and become the undisputed?
That would
That,
be that
that,
would be a big. If Wilder knocks out Usyk, that would be a bigger upset than Buster Douglas versus Tyson.
yeah, that would be very significant.
That would be massive.
All right,
I don't.
on the
I hope he
undercard of
can do
the,
it. I don't think he
we
will though.
have Madrimov is back. He's fighting Louis David Salazar. Let me see. Okay, a 20-1 fighter got
Soft
stopped
touch.
one time. Kevin Johnson
Soft touch.
stopped him. Ronnie Alvarez, Scapo Galagos, Harley Maderas, and then the Olympian Omari Jones.
Amari
So
Jones, I like
Yeah,
him. I
I
like
want to see
Amari Jones.
more. Yeah, I want to see more of him too. Yeah.
Yeah, I
You
like
know what's
Amari
up with
Jones.
the young boy Cremel, man? Can he get in the ring already?
Can he make weight? Prize. Can he make weight? Can he pick a weight and
I'm
make it?
disappointed in that kid right
No,
now.
he just left Florida, signed with Manny Pacquiao promotion.
That nigga came in free 8 pounds. How you come to fight 8 pounds overweight, bro?
Big
How
ass
you do
young
that?
boy,
How
he
you do that shit?
growing, man. Kid 17, man. He growing.
Yeah, that's more than growing. That's been undisciplined because you in camp, dog. You in camp. Like I tell you, these guys check their weight every so often to make sure that they on weight. You knew way before they told everybody that you was 8 pounds overweight. You knew way before this.
Why isn't his team keeping that young boy in check? He seems like a good kid. He grew up on YouTube.
Because what it is he's probably running the camp. You know, when a fighter's running his own camp, it's never good.
I don't think so. That kid ain't telling his daddy and them what to do.
Well, you can't have no camp. How you gonna have a camp and you come in 8 pounds overweight? Explain that.
I blame the team and I blame the parents. Like, dog, what you doing with your son? You're not watching your son what he eat and telling him to lay low and keeping him worked out and taking him to the gym, even if you're not the trainer. Making
And
sure
we all got
stay on top
households,
of
right?
him. You let him
We all
go
got
outside a
households,
little
right?
bit with his boys. Tell his boys to come over to the crib.
We
play
all got
PlayStation at
households,
my
right?
crib.
Who's in charge of the household? Who runs the house?
I run the show at my
Who?
house.
No, that's what I'm saying. Who runs the house?
son runs the show.
The
The son
motherfucker who
runs the
bringing the
house.
money into the house runs the house, right?
The son runs the house.
If I'm making all the money, I'm in charge.
Well, then again, he's not making all the money right now, so the parents probably still run the house because
I'm
he
not
ain't that big
burying.
of
I'm
a
not
shot.
babying him, Carrier.
Y'all can
How
hear
I'm
me or no?
babying him? I'm not babying him. He's 17. He still lives at home. He don't run shit.
Hold on, let me say this real quick.
You got to
With
still
the
drop him off and look after him. He's a teenager still.
You're not
Obviously not.
so
They
with
can't
the
make
so
him
with the
walk home.
Carmel situation, this was what happened. They reportedly he wasn't supposed to fight. I have no clue why he still weighed in. They told him he wasn't going to fight. He didn't have an opponent. And then for whatever reason, he weighed in last minute. A lot of these guys are cutting 8 to 10 pounds on fight week, if not more, to make their contractual weight. So 8 pounds is not really that significant. Now, with that being said, he's definitely inactive, and I think that's based on Floyd Mayweather, right? Being with Floyd, a lot of his fighters was inactive. Now he is scheduled to fight here soon, and it looks like he will be on a Manny Pacquiao promotions card with his son. So they're kind of going to be fighting on the same card. So we
Pacquiao's
just
son
got to
is
see.
fighting?
Yeah, he lost. He
Yeah,
either
man,
lost or
Pacquiao
drew
son
in
It
his
was
fighting.
a
first fight.
draw.
Okay, he had a draw in his first fight.
Damn,
Yeah, Pacquiao's
Pacquiao,
son
you
is a
old.
fighter.
Your
He should
son
have
is
lost
boxing
though.
too?
Yeah.
Is he trash? Anybody watch him?
Yeah,
He's
he
like
not
an
all
amateur.
that.
Like
He
it's
not
like
all
he
that.
just started. So they put him in a tough fight. I believe he fought a white kid, and the white kid was putting hands on him.
They stole that fight from that white boy.
Manny
Yeah,
Pacquiao's son didn't have no amateur career?
He's
not
not
really.
very good, bro.
Mm-mm.
Oh, he's like, is he like the rest in peace Hatton kid, Campbell
Man,
Hatton?
he
Nah, he's
probably
not even as good as Haddon.
he
Get
ain't
out of
good as
he
Campbell
ain't good as
Hatton
Campbell.
Campbell
He
Hatton's
got
at,
to wait.
bad.
He got to
He's
wait
at
before
the
trash.
he even get
same
to
at the
Hatton.
same weight class. Campbell Hatton to beat that young boy to death, bro.
Yeah,
And Campbell
yeah,
That
Hatton
young
is
boy,
bad. He's
and Pacquiao know to keep him away from killers, bro. You know.
yeah. That's a fact.
Well,
Now,
we 12 days out, fellas. We 12 days out. How them ticket sales looking, B3? Is they selling out Madison Square Garden or no?
I mean, I keep seeing T.O. post stuff to try to get them gone. Let me check the arena.
I mean, that's T.O.'s hometown, right?
Queen is the queen. Yeah, yes.
Not
Some
really.
say, some say no. Some say he's from
He should be
Florida.
the king of New York. No? Ain't that what Edgar said? Edgar Blanca said he was the king of New York.
Edgar Berlanga's a delusional dude, bro.
Edgar
Kerry, why you
Berlanga is
being
living
disrespectful,
the vida
Kerry? You ain't
loca.
seen nobody beat up Sean Haney yet. Like you seen Manny Pacquiao's son get hands put on him.
Oh,
Stop
Sean
it.
Haney is fighting?
He's about to debut. Yeah, he said he's gonna
That little
debut.
Haney's little brother? The little with the afro?
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
fighting?
he gonna debut. Yeah, he boxing now. Yeah, I posted him on my page too. Yeah, shout out to him. We supporting
I
Sean.
hope. Man. I hope he been watching this bro, man, or something. I don't know, man.
Hey. Hey, you gotta listen, y'all already know to compete at the top level with the sport, you gotta be different. They be talking crazy about this kid, Devin Haney. This brother is different. He got some
And this
different
is my thing, though.
a different
It's
type of
really going to be
pedigree, a
hard for
different
him because
mentality.
he has no incentive to do it. He has no incentive to box. He ain't broke.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't been boxing. What does he
Mm.
want? Some attention? He just wants some attention? Mad because his brother
I
getting all
think
the attention, so now he wants some?
Maybe he likes boxing, Mr. Moore.
Hey,
Come on, man.
Yeah, he come. Mr.
hey
Morris.
Shower. No, he
Mr.
definitely
Morrison.
like boxing.
He's an angry guy.
No, I'm just saying, you don't just start boxing. Look, I boxed from 7 years. I boxed from the age of 7 until the age of 14. Boxing is not some shit you just jump into and decide I want to box at
We all
17
know
years
that.
old when you already got money.
Well, he wants to.
He ain't got money. His brother got money. His daddy got money. He
He's
want to
Yeah, he
been
do
wants
this.
to
around it
start his
too.
own legacy.
Yeah,
Yeah. Maybe
he
he's
gotta
What's
be
wrong
his
with
own
that?
man.
maybe he's been in the gym and he just likes it, and he's like, I don't want to do tennis. I prefer boxing.
Well,
Simple as
I
that.
tell you what, Shower, we gonna find out. We
We
sure
already.
gonna
If he
Yeah,
go in there and get if he
yeah,
go in there and get
that
knocked out,
part.
so be it.
I seen him beat up
we
on a
gonna find out.
Yeah, it'll be all
No,
right.
it's just we all know this. We all boxing heads on this channel. We all know boxing is a poor man's sport. If you already got it pretty good,
Devin has
you're
never been
probably not
poor.
gonna be a good fighter.
Yeah, Devin ain't never been poor.
Devin ain't never been poor, and look where he is.
Yeah, but Devin likes to fight. Devin been fighting since he was like 7, 8 years old. This dude is already damn near 18. It's a big
Maybe
difference.
he likes to fight. We don't know. We gonna see. I've seen him in there. He don't look bad. His form is
I don't
Against the
know.
bag or against the sparring partner? You see him with sparring partner or the bag?
I seen him in the sparring.
Multiple sparring.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we gonna see when them lights come on.
He
His
don't.
brother's about to pro
Devin don't want to
debut,
give him
Mr. Show.
no chance,
You
bro.
think Bill Haney gonna let his baby boy get out there and get whipped on? That brother can do whatever he want. Little Bill
Bill
ain't
Haney
taking no
can't do
punches.
nothing about him. Once he
Bill
gets through them
Bill
ropes,
don't
Bill
have
Haney
to.
can't
That's what
save
I'm
him.
saying. He don't have to let that boy
Once,
fight if he was gonna get his ass kicked.
once he stepped through them
Like I'm
ropes,
not
Bill Haney
Pride.
cannot
You gonna put
save
your
him.
son out there if you know he ain't got it?
Hell no.
Yeah,
I
sit your ass
would.
down
The
and go.
only
We
reason
can
You
I
really
let my
want to
homeschool
get
you
out
to
daughter,
do
there?
anything.
the only reason I
You
let
really
my
want to get
daughter
out there?
do, the only
Get
reason I
your
let
ass
my
in
daughter
there.
do jujitsu is because she be putting hands and feet on everybody, literally.
Man, listen. These people
But if she
is
ain't,
running
if
a
she ain't have
business.
it, if she didn't have it, ain't no way I have my daughter out there or my son out there getting his ass beat. It's
Right.
crazy as
Man,
hell.
Listen, they
if my
got a
son
family
came at
name
me
and a
with some
family
wild ass
legacy
shit,
they
somebody he
building.
wanted to box. Okay, you want to box? Get your ass in there. Go ahead.
We'll see what we can get. If you can't
You'll
make it out the
figure it out.
Yeah.
gym, you ain't going in. You ain't
You'll
going in
figure
on
it
no
out.
lights.
Your ass can figure this shit out real
Hey,
quick.
listen, and look, and what he heard, what he say to Hitchens, he said, and I was stopping dudes in your gym. So we gonna
It was
see.
Who said
popping.
that? Who said that?
Sean Haney.
Who said that?
Sean Haney,
Oh my god.
17-year-old, about to debut.
You gotta go
Hey,
check out some of his spars and
yeah, he
Yeah,
never. Yeah,
Shelton
Mr. Sean ain't
never
never seen
Shelton
him.
never seen him fight, and he's
Yeah, he never
talking like
seen
that.
him.
He's
And
never
listen,
I don't
and
think.
Mr. Shelton
Hey, I'll be
and
honest. I'm
Mr.
gonna be
Shelton,
honest with
you
you.
know you never
I don't
seen
think
that
I
young
got
boy
to.
fight, and you were doing
I
what's
that.
the
don't think
one
I got
thing, Mr.
to.
Shelton? Tell the
Pride.
people
I
then.
don't
What's the
think I
one
got
thing
to.
that's gonna stop you most in boxing?
Say that
Having it
again.
too soft and too easy.
No, I'm talking
Not
about if
having
we
to earn
fighting.
it.
If I get tired, that'll get me out of there more
Oh
quicker
yeah, the
than
first
anything. Where I'm
motherfucker
gonna
get
lose
tired
my
is the one
form
that's
and
gonna get beat
everything.
up for sure. The first person
Now
to get
this
tired is the one that's
kid,
gonna lose for
now
sure.
this kid is training with Devin. He's running in mountains. He's probably got a gas tank. That's the conditioning is going to be where
All that's
he's
great.
able to for these little 4 and 6 round fights.
he already had to be
All that's
conditioned to
great.
play tennis. Yeah,
Everything you
Yeah,
saying is great. It sounds beautiful.
Mr.
But if
Marley.
you ain't mean
He's the
and you
evil.
don't like to fight and
I
you
get you
can't
on the
fight,
mean part. That's a
none of
fact.
Mr.
that
Shelton
shit
saying.
matters.
Yeah, the mean part is big.
Mr.
If
Shelton,
you
yeah.
ain't a mean motherfucker and you can't fight, none of that other shit matters.
Stop hating, Michelle. Stop hating.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna be
You
honest with
can
you.
be
We're
the
gonna see him
most in
step.
shape shower.
He
You can
hating
be
for
the
no
most
reason.
in shape punching bag in boxing history.
We
You will
gonna
be an
find
in
out.
shape heavy bag.
We gonna find
That's
out.
what you will be.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. So we'll have Carmel coming back. We're gonna have Sean Haney coming back. Let me ask you this, Shower, so we can before we pivot. Who are you? Who do you like in that Andy Cruz versus Raymond fight that's coming up this weekend?
I like them both. Um, I don't know. I don't know who I pick because they both have
Mm,
ways to win. I'm pulling for Andy only because Marataya
yeah.
out Tevin. But other
Mm.
than that, Marataya got popped and he could easily catch Andy, possibly knock his little butt out. But I heard Andy's training maybe for a KO, so we're gonna see what happens.
Yeah.
I don't think Andy's definitely way more slicker.
There. Yeah.
So yeah, I got Andy. I'm pulling for Andy. He could definitely outbox him too, if he don't.
I think that's what's going to happen, sis.
For sure. For sure. But like I said, he could get caught too.
Yeah, he can.
Hey,
And we're tired.
I expect Andy Cruz to be on top of his game. I expect him to box beautifully and possibly get a stoppage if he can. But like I said, Muratalla, man, he can rumble, bro. So
hey,
it's a
I'm gonna
good
say it
test for
like this.
Andy.
Based off of Keyshawn's interview, I want Andy Cruz
Yeah,
to knock out Raymond
1000%.
Muratalla. I want him to
Outside
knock
of
him
that,
out.
135. Go ahead, Shower.
I was just gonna say, with that said, though, Muratalla has not, to me, looked good his past couple of fights. I will say that.
Yeah.
He
And
been
really
mid.
with Zaur, it was just so flat. It was a very flat performance. I was like, eh. But that's all. That's all I was gonna add.
Yep, I agree. He was mid. His last couple performances been mid, bro. But I expect Andy Cruz to. I expect this to be his breakout fight, though. You
I
feel
hope
me?
so.
I want to see the Cuban boy get paid and go on a chase Keyshawn around a
Be a
little bit.
star. What was you gonna say, B3?
I'm choppy right now.
Oh, I heard that one just fine and clear.
I
Oh,
want to
yeah.
see him chase Keyshawn Davis around.
Let me see.
I want him to knock him out, like Free said.
I do want to see him knock him out. Dang, I want to see. I just want, like I said, I do want to see Andy become a star. I would love
Yeah,
that.
me too.
Now, with that being said, on my channel, I always say I got somebody over Andy already, though, at 35, and he's a prospect.
Who?
Derek Davis. I think he beats him right now.
Mm-hmm.
Just because of the damage he does, the power he got is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope Andy do his thing though, against Raymond, but it's hard to call. It's 50-50 though, for sure. It's definitely because Raymond, he definitely could win this fight. Let's act like he can't now.
Yeah, I'm not
But,
at all.
but I think that Andy this is his breakout fight. This is his big name fight to date.
Yeah, because it's the title.
Yeah, biggest fight of his career, and he gotta win this. If I show y'all how these people is driving in this parking lot,
And how many fights he got? Does he even have 8? Yeah.
I don't know. He's like 7-0, ain't he, or something like that?
Let me see.
Let's look it up real quick, Andy Cruz.
Andy has 6-0, man.
Dang, he's
3
6-0.
knockouts. Yeah.
Sheesh. Well, he's trying to fast track, young boy. I ain't mad
Yeah.
at it though.
Well, I mean, they said that when he came on that he's not trying to, because he started at 10 rounds. Sheesh.
Yeah, he never. I'm about to say he always was fighting 8 and 10 round Jones, or at least 10. I know I seen him fight a time. I was like, damn, it was like his third fight. I was like, damn, he already in the 10. Okay, they pushing
Yeah,
him
he
fast.
started 10.
I'm picking Andy to win this week.
Yeah, I
I
like
think he's
that.
gonna beat Raymond. But I do think I think it's gonna be a decent fight while it lasts.
I mean, if I show you how these people is driving in this parking lot, bro. These
Shower,
people
did you see that they stripped Tank? I mean, we're not stripped Tank, but they made him champion recess. Do you feel like who do you see? Do you think Abdullah, like who do you think is gonna take over 135?
Abdullah definitely, but there's other little guys there, man. There's other guys there. I would put Abdullah at the top of the pile, though, for sure, without question. But we don't know how much longer he's gonna stay there.
shoot, I want to see him rumble that ball again.
Who?
What's the ball he beat for the belt?
Oh yeah. That was
What was the ball name? 3. Damn,
Sam Notes.
Yeah, no.
Sam Notes. Yeah, I want to see
You
that
want
fight
to see
again.
him fight again? Him
Yeah,
again?
yeah, that was a good ass fight.
That was a good ass fight.
I
Can
mean,
Sam Notes go through that type of fight again? He need to fight Hadiya Herrera first.
that's what I
Let
was
him beat up
saying.
no baby.
It's so many people there I would love to see fight right about now. I want to see Schofield fight Body. That would be a
That's
good one
that's
for
the
him.
next fight. They're number one and number two in the WBA right now.
Yeah. I mean, Javier, I don't know. I like Javier, but his defense, he got to work on some stuff for me. I want to see Justin Paul though start getting some shine. He's like at 11. Albert Bell still
Shower,
there.
Yeah,
did you say Yadier Herrera?
Yeah,
yeah. We talking
I
about
like
getting
him, but his defense
That
is
dude ain't done nothing, man.
he the interim champion at 135, Mr. Show. You
He
got to keep
ain't
up.
fought.
why
Name
you
one person you can remember that he fought.
we don't
He
know
just
who
got in
he
the sport. He like 23.
Name one dude that
He hasn't
name
fought
that.
nobody.
Yeah, see, Sheldon
There
get
you
up here
go.
and act
See, I
like
love, I like
you
you,
got to
man.
fight
Cause
all
you tell
these
the
top
truth.
contenders in
He
your
ain't
first
fought what?
5 fights. It's
He
crazy.
ain't fought what?
He
he
fights
don't
with
got to.
nobody.
He
He
fights
don't
with
got to.
nobody.
He don't got to though. All he got to do is get up there and show and prove. Stop hating, Mr. Moore.
Mr. Sheldon
I'm
is a
not
big
hating. You trying
Mr.
to puff
Sheldon,
this
you a
dude
big
up
hater, bro.
like he's
I'm
this and
not
he's
pumping
that.
him
This
up.
dude
I
is
No,
didn't
you a
nothing.
grumpy hater.
I
That
did
should be
not
your
say he's
nickname, the
great.
grumpy hater.
I did not say Javier's he's hot
If
shit.
if Yadier is good,
I know
if
you
he's
made it.
good,
You
right?
seem like that. She said he was the number one pound for pound fighter in the
Exactly.
world.
If
I
he's
said
good,
defense
then
is
put him in there
blue.
with
Like
that Ryan
I
ass
think he's
Schofield
great.
dude. Put them two together.
Oh, let's go for to stop him.
Put them Ryan ass Schofields in there with him, and
Oh
let's see
yeah,
what he got.
Schofield stop him because again, I just said his defense ain't that, so he's clearly not great to me. Dang,
He's
all I
not
did
even
was
good.
say his name. Look, Mr. Moore, you about to put in the corner.
He's not even good, Shower. He's
I didn't say he
decent.
should. I did
He's
not
he's
say he
I'll tell you who he is. He's Nicholas Fly's level. He's that guy. He's that guy.
I can agree with that. I can agree with that. Different weight classes, but sure.
Yeah, but he's Nicholas Fly's level. He's that
But you
type.
know what? I was about to say Flies might be a little bit better, but now his defense is boo boo too. So hey,
He gonna give you a good fight, but he ain't gonna
kinda,
win too many of them. He ain't gonna
kinda.
win too many of them.
I think if he fights the right person, though, it's not gonna be a good fight for him.
Yeah, he get him in there with the wrong person. He gonna get beat up.
Yeah, I ain't on Javier like that. I just
Yeah.
like the personality when he be talking crazy. Of course, that's
I
interesting.
loved it when he was talking about Shakur. I was like, please put him in there with Shakur. So Molly walked this dude right there.
No, they gonna keep moving them a certain way. I mean, that's the thing with me with Frank anyway. He only fought once last year. Frank got to
Hey, he surprised me, yo. He surprised me, Shawa. He surprised me. I thought my man was gonna do Frank dirty. He went there and knocked my man out in the first round.
Oh, I'm talking about Frank Warren got to do better.
Oh, Frank Warren.
Yeah, about
you know,
fighting guys.
Oh, you know, Frank ain't gonna. Frank focus on heavyweights, girl. He ain't worried about that, dude.
Yeah, but look how
Frank
he
focus
did.
on heavyweight.
He did Caballero the same way. He only fought him once last year. He got to do better than that with these guys.
Frank is focused on them heavyweights. He got like 10 heavyweights over there.
Caballero is a heavyweight.
Oh, you talking about Ike Caballero? Yeah. Well, it's hard to get him a fight.
Not really.
Hey, Shawa, he's running out of old men to beat on.
You know what? See, this is why I ain't talking to you no more.
He's running out of old people to fight.
Yeah, I know exactly what you was talking about. Frank Warren, he's doing. Listen, he playing keep away a lot. He, keeping the ball in his court.
But he got all the heavyweights, B3. That's what don't make sense. Fight your men, man. And don't let him get rusty like that. Look how that match started last week.
Shawa, did you see his fight 2 weeks ago? Did you see Caballero 2 weeks ago?
Of course, because he's my number one heavyweight.
Did you see how many uppercuts he ate from that guy he fought? And how many right hands he ate from that guy?
But you know how that guy does that, though. So I expected to see it.
Yeah.
Caballero getting there with somebody who can really fight, they gonna hurt him. Because he ain't never seen an uppercut he didn't like.
He be eating things like Tic Tacs. What are we talking about?
Listen, until he don't.
Usyk gonna do him dirty. Usyk gonna beat him bad.
Caballero gonna walk him around the ring, Mr. Show.
Talk to him.
He gonna be out, man. Did you see them uppercuts?
He gonna knock him out?
From that Polish dude.
And what did he do? He was eating them. There you
From that Polish dude. That Polish dude is nobody.
That Polish dude was
No,
6'5". Usyk
sorry,
is six
I ain't.
two,
It didn't wasn't that long. I was on
six
there.
two and a half.
And if you
Yeah,
put that Polish dude in there with
sound
Usyk, who
clip.
would you pick? If you put that Polish dude in there with Usyk, who would you pick?
Man, I put that Polish dude in there with Usyk.
Yeah.
It's gonna go 12 rounds. Stop it.
No, bro. Mr. Sheldon is a grumpy guy. You know,
No, I'm watching the fight, bro. I'm watching the fight.
I love
This
Mr.
dude is
Sheldon to
eating
death, man.
uppercuts
He
and
is
I'm
out of
like,
control
damn,
and
man,
mess me up.
move your head.
He
Put your
came
hands up. Do something.
He was
You
Thank
know
God
this
it's
dude's a
MLK
gypsy.
Day, man. MLK, listen, he reserved. He this what he fought for.
If he was
For
fighting,
us to be
if
able
he
to
had been
fellowship
fighting
together,
somebody
man.
who could actually fight, Caballero might have been in trouble.
no, maybe because he's rusty, but that's why I said Frank needs to let him fight more than
Okay,
once.
I'll give you that, Shaw. I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
Because
And now, man, Mr. Sheldon, that boy on his pockets. I think his leg bent back or something, if I'm not mistaken.
Who, the Polish
So, and
dude?
nah, Caballero. Big Bang Zang hit him with a brick hand and dropped him, almost folded him up. He got up and stopped
Yeah,
Zang.
but Zhang is only good for 3-4 rounds, man. You get past the fourth round with Zhang, you got action.
What we telling you is this dude is not messing around. This dude Caballero. It don't matter
You get
what
past
he
that fourth
get hit
round with
with.
Big Bang, you got action. He got to get you early because he gonna get tired, especially at 42.
Listen,
He's 42 now. Yeah, he's smooth, man.
Caballero, Caballero fighting like he got the Muslim community on his back. He's almost like he's going up
Okay.
like on an Olympic run or something. He's not playing.
Well, I'll
He's
tell you
stopping
what.
everything. He
Well,
stopped Frank Sanchez.
let's put his Turkish ass in there with who do we want to give him? I tell you what, put his Turkish ass in there with Andy Cruz. Not Andy Cruz, Andy Ruiz. Put him in there with Andy Ruiz. Beat Andy.
The
You beat
one
that'll
Andy,
be
I
a
said
good
fuck
fight.
you.
That'll
the
be a good fight. But Andy ain't fought in how long? 2 years now?
Andy ain't fought like 2 years, huh?
Turkey. Listen, Andy barely made it through the Big Baby Miller fight. Let's see.
I don't think this dude can beat Big Baby Miller.
What do you think about Woolley? What do you think about Caballero Woolley?
I like that fight. Two dudes who can't fight. I like that fight.
What? Look, you need to knock him off.
Mr. Sheldon, he in
Two
rare
dudes
form
that got
today.
one shot. Look, Fabio
His coach
Wardley only
got
got one
fired.
shot to beat you.
His coach got
Look,
fired,
Fabio
and
Wardley, y'all, everybody watched that Joseph Parker fight.
You
Joseph
know
Parker
who's
was
a
putting
threat
hands and feet on that dude. That
You know
dude only
who's a
got one
threat?
way to beat you. He got to catch you. Now he got
You know
he got a heck of a gas tank, and he's a tough dude. And if you let him hang around long enough, he'll probably catch you. But as far as boxing skill, you know Fabio Wardley ain't got none of that. He ain't got none of that.
You know who's a threat to Caballero is the guy who's calling him out. Because that dude come in down there 300 pounds and he likes to body people. That's Okoli. Okoli's huge compared to him.
He's a problem for anybody, though. Yeah.
Yeah, but Coley
you
need to
met
get his mind. He need to get his shit.
Okoli.
Lawrence Okoli.
Oh,
Lawrence.
Coley, Lawrence Okoli.
If
Yeah,
y'all
yeah.
seen his last fight in Africa, I was
How
like,
much did he weigh?
Yeah, I saw that
Yeah,
fight.
that
He
dude
was
like
bullying that
300
dude.
pounds, man.
two.
Dude out
I
of
think he
control.
came in like 260 something in that one, but
Yeah, he
when
was bullying that dude. He bullied that cat.
sparring, what was Jake Face? When he was sparring him, they said he was down like 300 pounds in. He came in 271 fighting Ebenezer Tete. Ebenezer was just like in the second round, he's like, I ain't doing this. He just stood there and got beat on. He just stood there and got beat on. But dude was like elbowing. Oh, Okoli's dirty. I still got.
Let me ask you this, Shower. Let me ask you this. Who you got in this Frank Sanchez Torres fight? Who you got in that fight?
Can't stand Torres. I got in Frank Sanchez. I hope.
Yeah, I got Frankie too. I think Frankie gonna beat him up.
I think Torres is boo boo too, yeah.
Yeah, I think he's what you call butt cheeks.
Some people like him.
I do not like Richard Torres. I don't care if he is American. I do not
That's
like
why they like him.
Why you don't like him, Uncle Sheldon? Why?
because he's ass.
That's crazy.
I think he's.
I seen him. Look, this is my image that I can't get out of my head. This is my image of Richard Torres. being carted out of the Olympics on a stretcher with a neck brace on.
Ew.
Talking about something that happened when he was in the Olympics, bro.
I ain't never seen nobody leave the Olympic venue carted out with a neck brace on. I ain't never seen that before.
Well, things happen. That happened a long time ago, though.
And then they put him in there. He's
Somebody,
had
a
13
long
fights.
time ago, somebody whipped your ass.
Yeah, my
But
ass got whooped a long time ago.
all
My
right,
ass got
so
whooped recently.
we only talking about
Look,
that.
I'm 60 years old. My ass got whooped in my
We
mid 50s.
we
It
don't be talking
happens.
about
Yeah,
that.
yeah, come on, man. And you gonna act like we ain't see this dude on one leg. Frank Sanchez on a half a man, half a leg.
Yeah.
Does he even have a did he have a knee replacement? Like you
He
come
probably
on, man.
did. Frank
You
is
think he
about
gonna
60
keep up?
years old. Nigga, you know
Yeah,
Frank is 60 years old, man. Frank is 60, bro. Come on,
exactly.
man.
Come on, man.
But look, let me
Torres
tell
is
you
gonna
something
punch
about
on this
Torres.
guy.
Torres fought 13 times. He fought 7 forklift drivers, 4 Walmart workers, and 2 waiters.
And
That's who
what
he
and what
fought.
well what about Guido Villanelli?
Who y'all talking about?
Guido
Warehouse worker.
Canelo when he fought
Stop
A
it.
Guido.
warehouse worker.
It
Stop
looked
it. Come
like
on.
Vito's a
trash
warehouse
though.
worker.
Let's talk about how that looked, B3. That's
Yeah,
a
it did
like
because Guido was holding. That's a tough style, man. We ain't gonna act like Guido
Guido.
not top
See,
15
Guido's
heavyweight.
long though. Guido does not even
Yeah,
know how to fight a smaller guy. But I
Let
think
me tell
Frank,
you something. Let me tell you something,
yeah,
V3, about Vito. Vito is never going to be champion of anything,
Dog,
ever.
who y'all talking about?
Robinson.
Y'all talking about Richard Torres?
Yeah,
He's talking about
Sanchez.
he's trying to sell me. He's trying to sell me on the greatness of Vito Guianelli.
Dog,
But not
dog.
Vito is never going to be champion of
at this
shit.
stage.
He's not going to be an interim
The
champion.
Guido
He's not
versus
going to be
FA
an
fight, man.
international champion. He's never going to be anything but what he is now.
Dog.
Hold on. Now that's
The
cap
shilling is
because hold on, he might have a
absolutely
but he
brutal,
stopped
bro.
Mahmoud.
Absolutely brutal.
He just hold on. He might be champion right now. You gotta watch boxing, Mr. Show. Come on, bro.
Dog.
hey, you
You're
know
not
Dog.
what?
talking
Did you bring up
recent information.
Makhmudov?
He
I know you didn't
stopped his
bring up
last 3
that bum
opponents and he
ass
damn near
Makhmudov.
beat FA.
Richard
This
Torres is
he
nothing
stopped
more than
them.
a
Let's talk about
heavyweight
what
Makhmudov?
Marvin
champion.
Rice did to Guido. That
Nigga,
was
you can
Yes, he
stop
stopped
Makhmudov.
them.
You can stop Makhmudov. Makhmudov is
Are you
trash.
Mr.
bring
Show?
back
Mr.
Johnny
Show.
Rice. That's all I can say.
When when
Just
Dog.
people be
the Johnny.
talking like, listen, we gotta get. Come on, man. This is crazy.
Makhmudov is garbage,
This
and
is
you know
ridiculous.
it.
Like we
Come
gotta
on,
have
man.
some type of
Makhmudov is
like
garbage.
we gotta have some type of etiquette with this. Like, it's no
Makhmudov
way
is
that
garbage. How you want
Richard
to have
Torres not
etiquette
gonna
when a
get
dude
credit for
can't fight?
being Guido
Makhmudov can't
Vianelli
fight, man.
when Guido is
Vito can't
he pretty
fight.
much he's a
Makhmudov
top
can't fight.
15 heavyweight.
Them dudes is trash.
This is crazy.
They
Who
never
you
gonna be
in
champion of
comparison to
anything.
who?
To the other
In
14
comparison to who?
heavyweight and to the other 14 heavyweights in front of him.
Stop it. This is champion. Who you just said Warley's champion.
Warley's the world champion. Warley will beat him,
So but you said he trash. You said he can't
but,
box.
but he'll beat that dude.
Who
He'll
did
beat that
Guido
dude.
You hope.
back then, guys?
I
You
know.
hope because the old
Hey,
Joseph Parker just boxed his head off. They had to give
what
him a
they say,
gift stoppage.
what they say, Prize, I'll put the house on it. Now,
On who?
I'll put the house on it.
Against
He'll
who?
beat that dude. If you put
Torres?
Vito Guianelli in there with Fabio Wardley, I'll put the house on it. I'll put the whole house on it. The rent, money, everything.
Yeah, I ain't taking that bet. Nah, I'm with you on that.
I didn't think you would.
I got Fabio. I
I
got
didn't think
Fabio
you
beating
would.
him, but I'm trying to build up my fighter, man. Shout out Richie Torres.
You know, I asked Josh Edwards would he ever fight him because you know they came up together. He was like, "Nah."
Oh, the dude from Houston, show? What you talking about?
Yeah, the Rocket. He was like,
Yeah.
He wouldn't do it, and I was like, thinking to myself,
He wouldn't
'cause
fight who? Richard Torres?
yeah, because they friends. Like I said, they came up together. So
What?
I was asking him, would you ever
Shaba,
fight him?
when did this start? When did this start, Shaba? When did this shit start? You're my friend, so we can't
I
fight.
don't know, but I was just thinking to myself, if the money right, he gonna knock Richie Torres' head off. But I didn't say it. I just
Hey.
left him alone. I was like,
Let me tell you something. Thomas Hearns and Sugar Ray Leonard were friends. You know that, right?
yeah.
Marvin Hagler and Sugar Ray Leonard were friends.
Friends,
Marvin
right?
Hagler and Thomas Hearns were friends.
I'm gonna help you bring some money into your house, but that's me and you. You know, these Negroes are different nowadays.
You know, Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier were friends.
After the fact, though, right?
Yeah. Before
Yeah,
the fact. Before the fact, then Ali started talking shit, and then
yeah.
Frazier got mad, and then after the fact,
Oh, he was
you know,
talking crazy. Ooh.
Ali and George Foreman were friends. Him and Ken Norton used to party together. Come on, man. When did we stop? Oh, that's my friend, so I can't. If that's my friend, I want to fight him. You really love me? We friends? Let's make some money together.
Make some money, yeah. Feed your kids, pay my bills. Let's do that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely in agreement with that.
I bet you didn't
Shower.
know this. Uh, Maurice Blocker and Simon Brown lived together when they fought. They lived in the same apartment.
Oh wow, I think I heard that before. Yeah.
They had to get to that money, Mr. Show. But
They had to
see,
get to the bag.
in this era though, in this era, it's really there. It's a lot of. It just feels like for whatever reason, it's more. It's more options. Like for instance, with Shakur and Keyshawn, like Shakur can fight T.O., who's a bigger fight. He can fight Devin Haney. You know, he can fight Ryan Garcia. He can fight Conor Ben. With Keyshawn, now Keyshawn can kind of do the same thing with the, it's pretty much the same names, but is there really money on the table for them to fight each other? And that's what it comes down to.
I
Are the
just don't
powers that
think
be
that.
going to put the money up for them to fight each other?
I just don't think that it's the competitiveness is there. Because back in the day, we can be friends, but man, I'm better than you. Nigga, no, you ain't. Yes, I am. Okay, well, let's see. It's not like that today. These dudes don't want to find out. That's what I see.
Yeah, I think it's funny they both sit up and say they the best, but I would want to fight the best then. Even if you're my friend, if I feel like you're the best, let's test it out and get paid. But I'm with B3 as well. They got to kind of build up to that. But I see Shakur gonna stay at 40, right? While possibly Keyshawn goes up to 47. I don't really trust what he say totally.
Man, these to fight. Everybody's trying to fight. I don't know where they're going to campaign, but everybody talking 47. They want the Devin Haney fight or the Ryan Garcia fight. Devin, Ryan, and Conor Ben are probably the biggest fights for pretty much all of these guys. Those three names.
I agree. For money
Outside of a
wise.
championship bout. So yeah, so they're going. That's why they all trying to move up or talking about moving up.
Yeah, I don't know about all. I
But
don't know about all the
Shakur got
friendly
in.
shit. The friendly shit is too much for me.
I mean, Shakur's gotten into like little arguments, but I ain't really heard him say specifically. Did he? Did he say specifically he wants to go to 47 too?
Nah, he just talked about. They just talked about putting the Haney fight for the winner. Everybody,
Oh,
ring would like that fight, so they kind of put in the winner of this
Haney got his
matchup.
own
To
business to
Shakur.
handle, don't he? Haney need to be trying to fight
Who is
the
that?
winner of Barrios Garcia and
he needs to fight
the
Tiger.
Lewis
Ugh.
Crockers of the world. He need to be trying to worry about them dudes.
He needs to fight Tiger.
Tank.
Like, nah, Haney needs to fight Tiger.
Tiger Johnson?
Yes, sir.
I think Tiger need one more fight to get himself in position.
Well, he's
You know
near.
what the fight Tiger Johnson needs to get in position? You ain't gonna like this shot. Well, you gotta get mad at this one.
You gonna
Actually.
say Brian?
Yep, that's who I think he needs to fight.
I think Brian. Oh, and that may happen. That may happen. I can't say it won't. I ain't gonna be mad. I don't care who fights who. I don't. I mean, I don't. You know, I like Brian. That ain't without question. But I ain't mad if they.
Yeah, I'm
fight.
like, yo, I want them all to fight. I want them all to fight. Everybody fight. Let's make it one big tournament. We all fight.
Own and fight. Do it. I want to see everybody touching everybody. We got to get in. And this year, yeah, I want to see these dudes fight at least 3 times a year, at least.
Yeah, we don't need I think Tiger Johnson has proven that he don't need to be on Pro Box. He needs to be on main card somewhere.
Well, that was just Top Rank, getting him a fight, I think.
Yeah.
And they all seem to be trying to get in where they fit in for these guys because
They
they
have
need
to
to.
now.
Yeah, they gotta work. So
Oh, I want to ask you this. I know I gotta get I gotta get your perspective on this. What do you think about Jai Opataya signing to Zuffa Boxing?
I'm really just trying to figure out, are these guys gonna be able to straddle the fence with the 4-belt side and Zuffa? So if he can do that on Zuffa and still go for the unifications over here, it's like whatever. Because
Well, he's the lineal champion. He's the Ring Magazine guy.
I'm just saying. Well, Ring is gonna be with Zuffa, right?
No,
I thought they said
Zuffa gonna have their own belt.
I thought Ring was still gonna be with Zuffa ultimately.
Let me see. Look that up right. Who's in front of their computer?
I am always right.
Look that up right quick. Is the Ring Magazine belt gonna be with Zuffa? I don't think so.
Nah, Zuffa and Ring is gonna be separate. We know that's a fact.
They are gonna be separate. So Ring is gonna stay on the 4-belt side.
But they just want to get away from the sanctioning belts altogether. They might do. You probably could have both of them, though.
So they want Ring to be its own entity as well, separate from Zuffa and the 4-belts.
Ring has always been separate. I thought, shit, you had to win all 4 belts to even have a shot at the Ring Magazine belt. Or you had to be number 1 or 2 in the division to even have a shot at it.
It is separate, but at the same time, it's like a prestige to be on the 4-belt side and get that. So that's what I'm saying. Will Zuffa fighters fight for Ring too? Like, I don't know, dude. We're gonna see how this works out.
The only thing I like about Zuffa is that it gives you another avenue to watch boxing. That's what I like about it.
Well, y'all see who's coming up for the 3rd card for Zuffa, right?
No, who's coming up for the 3rd card?
Ajagba and Prince Charles.
Oh wow! So Martin signed and the job was okay. And FA said, "I'm tired of this. I need to get me some bread."
I seen 2 more this morning too. 2 more notables. Very notable. I gotta go find out where I seen that at because I was like, "What?" 2 brothers, I believe.
So yeah, so you were saying, Mr. Shone, it's like Devin Haney need to worry about Ryan Barrios. He's not getting the winner of that fight. That winner of that fight is already locked in to pretty much fight Conor Ben. They put Conor Ben as the number 1 for the WBC. So Devin Haney need to worry about making sure he can secure his own fight.
Unification trumps mandatory last time I checked. I mean, unless they changing the rules
if they gonna
again.
make if they want to make the fight, but didn't Oscar tell you he don't want to fight Haney?
I don't think Oscar could tell Ryan anything.
Stop.
I really don't. I don't think Oscar could tell Ryan a goddamn thing.
That's easy to say.
I'm just looking at the way it looks. He told Ryan not to fight Tank. He told Ryan not to go to Derek James. He told Ryan not to go to Turkey and fight Rolly. I don't think Oscar can tell Ryan anything.
Okay, hold on. I'm looking up to see who those 2 fighters are. It is. Oh no, that's some BS they posted. Hold on. Damn, where'd I see that? All right, wrong location. I'm gonna keep looking it up because I can see. I just this morning it's 2 more, and I was like, okay, y'all look. Everybody, man. Jeez.
No, I think B3 that Oscar can suggest some things to Ryan, but I don't think Ryan listens at all. I really don't.
Oscar listens to Ryan, you said?
No, I said I don't think Oscar can tell Ryan anything. I think Ryan does whatever the hell he wants to do.
Ain't Ryan? Well, he stopped Ryan from having that damn fight in Japan. But isn't Ryan's contract is up in like February or something? I think
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
the B3. Oh, he's gone. Okay.
Yeah.
And,
Free, you there?
and D Free looks frozen.
He frozen. Yeah, free froze. Yeah.
Let me see.
I like the Zuffa thing though. A lot of people hate on it. They say Turkey is trying to take over boxing and rule it with an iron fist and screw over all the fighters. And I don't see none of that. I like Zuffa boxing. I hope it do come through. It get these dudes who working in warehouses and waiting tables and parking cars. They can actually fight and get paid. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. It looked like they'll be at the low end of middle class as far as pay, but I think they said Jai is actually going to get top pay. So
But let me ask you a question. Shaw. What are they making now?
Nah, you right. Nada.
They ain't making a goddamn thing. So whatever they make is gonna be more than they got.
Right. Well, I'll tell you this. I ain't happy that Boachuk and Butayev are off that damn card now. I wanted to see them.
You mean Butayev came back?
They're both on Zuffa, but now they were going to be on that first card, but they canceled that fight.
Yeah, because Butayev was training Giasov. You know that, right?
He might still be.
Yeah.
He's just fighting as well, right? He can do that, right?
Yeah.
Butayev is back.
Yeah, well, he was supposed to be.
Go ahead, Shaw. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say he was supposed to be on the card on the 23rd, but they canceled that bout.
Butayev really be trying to he really be trying to hurt people in there.
I know.
Yeah, Butayev moved up. He moved up to 54, Shawa? He moved up to 54?
I guess so.
Yeah.
See, I think
B3, he was training Giasov. You know that, right?
Giasov gonna get that Rolly fight, right?
He better. Well, Rolly act like he don't. He being funny.
For real?
Yeah, he said
Rolly might get stripped.
I hope he do get stripped because I'm tired of him playing.
Rolly might get stripped because if he don't take the Giasov fight, they say they go strip him.
Good. Talking about he don't know who he is and we'll see. And I was like, dude, you playing games. Strip
well, Rolly in a good position because he got that Ryan fight. He got that Ryan win.
Rolly is thinking that he gonna get somebody to put it in his head that he gonna get a damn Pacquiao fight.
Right.
Okay, so FA.
The WBA would definitely sanction that. That's a fact. But I think, like you're saying, with Giasov, they in a tough spot.
Yeah, as Giasov said, he's not taking no step aside. He want a shot.
Definitely against Rolly. That's as good as a shot as he's gonna get.
Now, and you say I'm hating.
Hey, we just gotta keep it 1,000. Listen, we know 147. I mean, you get a vacant versus Karen, see if you win that fight.
Hey, I don't know, man. Karen gonna beat a whole lot of people. A whole lot of people gonna get beat by Karen.
We need to see him in the mix this year too, for sure. And I ain't heard nothing about Karen. I said we need to see him in the mix this year too. That's why I say all these guys need to fight at least 3 times. I want to see Karen fight 3 times this year. Let's go. Well, I don't know what I guess they gotta pay him.
Karen need to go sign with Zuffa Boxing is what he needs to
do. Right. I think he's number 2 for Haney belt. Devin Haney at the WBO. It's Jack Catterall number 1, Karen number 2, and then Manny Pacquiao number 3.
Oh, so what is your decision? We were talking about that like 3 weeks ago. What have you finally figured out? You still think Devin Haney gonna get $14 million for Jack Catterall?
I don't know.
I don't think no 14 mil. Hell no.
It ain't looking good.
He might get 3, maybe 2. for Jack.
Who's
Jack get
about to fight
900,000.
Catterall? Ain't Catterall about to
Devin
fight?
Haney gonna sit out. Go ahead, shower my bad.
No, I was gonna say, ain't Catterall about to fight somebody?
Nah.
Are you
He's
sure?
the number one contender for the WBC 147-pound title.
WBO, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
WBO, I'm sorry, WBO.
Yeah, he's not scheduled just yet.
I could have swore I saw they're trying to make a fight for him. Look, I'm still looking for these other two new signees.
He keep
I'm all
talking
like,
about Devin Haney online. He want the Devin Haney fight.
everybody wants the
Oh, Jack
damn
Catterall?
Devin anyway.
Yeah. Because if
Everybody
they gotta
wants
pay Devin $14 million, they like, shoot, we definitely gonna get a piece of
a
that.
piece of that.
Yeah. Put us on a
Why
put us
everybody
on
want to
a
fight
Fury
Devin, man?
undercard.
What is it about Devin? Everybody want to fight Devin. What is it?
Either
It's
they
big.
sleep
And
on
you
him.
seen what he said when he walked up on Bill said when he walked up on Eddie Hearn. Oh, we know where the money at. How you gonna talk to that billionaire like that? Come up in his face like that? We know where the
What
money at.
billionaire?
Well,
Eddie Hearn ain't
multi-millionaire.
no billionaire. His daddy might be, but he
Multi-millionaire.
ain't. Yeah, his daddy might be, but he ain't.
Eddie
Matt
Barry
blew,
Truman.
might be a billionaire.
Eddie blew his own billion. That's what he did.
Now, what I heard, Shava, I don't know if this is true or not, but what I heard is that old Barry's connected to them Irish motherfuckers over there.
Of course. Why wouldn't he be? Why wouldn't he be? They over there in hiding and they know where they are.
They say Barry Hearn is a gangster.
Hey, if you had $1 billion, you'll have some gangsters around you too.
If I had $1 billion, I would be a gangster.
Frank Warren probably rubbing elbows with Egg. That's too.
Hey, yeah.
Because you
There's
can't
only one way to
you
get
can't
there.
get $1 billion unless you are a gangster.
Yeah.
Well, who's the guy who owns the zone?
That's a great point.
What's his name?
Some Saudi dude, right? That Arabian cat.
I don't know if he's Saudi. I'm not
Yeah.
look who owns the zone because he's the one who flipped the bill for that mess a couple years ago.
And Turkey bought
I
a
know. I
portion
like
of the
what he
zone.
said. He told Oscar, "You gonna make this fight, or we gonna have some new discussion."
Let me see.
Now Oscar can't even provide Virgil for the fight. Virgil was pulling away from Oscar.
It says Perform Group. So whoever owns Perform Group.
You know what I'm saying about that, B3? I think Oscar is letting his ego speak for him.
Okay, it's an investment group. Sir Lynn Blavatnik out of London, England.
Nice. Okay.
In Oscar's mind, you can correct me if I'm wrong, Shower. In Oscar's mind, I'm a 6th division world champion. I've been in boxing my entire life. How dare you suit and tie motherfuckers tell me what I got to do when it comes to the sport?
Yeah, well, that's why he's gonna be on the outside trying to find a way in.
Exactly.
Sorry,
exactly. I think he got to take his ego out of it. Don't you think?
You gotta stop sniffing on stuff.
I don't think Oscar's back on the cocaine. I don't think he's back.
He's freaky. I don't know. He be sitting up in there with them things on. There's something wrong with him.
Yeah.
You think he's back on the cocaine?
I want to say not too long ago he was at a bout and his eyes was.
Is Fury still on that cocaine?
Fury ain't gonna never leave it alone. Fury don't care what you think.
All right.
I don't know about him. And to be honest, I really don't understand why he's trying to return. Like nobody cares. Dude. I want to see you.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you exactly why he's trying to return. Shower.
My bad. Shower. They said Fury won the Usyk too. They was telling me they thought Fury won.
Who?
I think it was BBO, maybe Marky. Yeah, these guys.
Who told you that smell that shit?
Look
you should stop it from coming on your channel. Anybody who said that, you should ban them from your channel.
They on that powder too. There you go.
If they thought that motherfucker won that fight.
Yeah, they on that powder too.
But I'm gonna tell you why he's coming back, Shower. He's coming back because who's the last one to tell? Who's the last one to know that you ain't got it no more? Who's the last person to know that?
Yourself.
You the last one to know.
So you think he thinks he still got it?
Fury still thinks he's the 32-year-old Fury, and he's 37.
Fury almost got stopped in round 9 of the second fight with a losing.
Somebody besides a recognized generational talent, and I'm talking about Alexander Usyk. Somebody besides him is going to have to show Fury that he ain't got it no more.
I don't know.
Now, if Fury comes back and he loses to Fabio Wardley, that might convince him.
Fabio Wardley? Fabio will probably get beat up by.
I don't think so. I don't know. The 32-year-old Fury, yeah, he probably beats the shit out of Fabio Wardley. You're right. But the 37-year-old Fury, I don't know if he got enough to keep Fabio Wardley off of him.
He got to keep Funky Fury off of him. You know how he loved to lean on folks and put
But what we know about Fabio Wardley is this. Fabio Wardley's 6'5", so he's a little dude. Fabio Wardley can take a beating and still catch you. Am I right?
Maybe. Because he almost got beat by what other dude kind of looked like Caballero, Justice.
But he did. What happened to Justice?
He caught him, but that in any fight, anybody could get caught, right?
Let me ask you this: what happens to everybody that Fabio Wardley fights so far?
Oh my gosh, I don't even want to talk about
it. He catch him. Because I know Joseph Parker was beating the brake shoes off that dude.
Yeah, he did good with Parker. He did real good with Parker. You're right.
So, like I say, I'm not hating on Fury. Fury was very good at one time, but Fury's 37 years old. And I don't know if the 37-year-old Fury can keep that dude up off of him.
Yeah, you know what I will say to Wardley's credit, he did well boxing in that match with Parker, more so than I've seen before. So you may have a point.
Mm-hmm. He was losing though. He was getting his ass. He was losing.
I want him to go away. I ain't gonna lie. Don't come back though. Again. Again and again.
Man, this brother, I'm sitting over here downtown Richmond off Cary Street. Just had some Lolitas, had me some steak quesadillas, some potatoes. I seen a brother was riding by on his bike. ID fell out his pocket. I was like, damn, I flagged him down. I'm glad he heard him. Yeah, because you already know, Miss Show, having to lose your ID, you a brother out here, shit. Anything can happen. He on a bike. Nah, I ain't want.
But it's out here in California, it's going down to that damn DMV and waiting in that line. That's the thing.
Well, I was trying to save him from that too. I'm like, nah, you don't want to do that. Then what if you can't find your birth certificate or whatever they need you to verify yourself? You ain't got no passport. You be in a world of trouble.
No,
your ID is some bad business. You right?
These crazy people out here with them.
Definitely. But listen, y'all, this is a fire show. We cooked today. We'll be back tomorrow. It's Martin Luther King Day, so we're gonna a lot of people is off, just relaxing. I just talked to my homeboy here in Maryland. He said he stepped out the Buffalo Wild Wings. He said it was so many shorties out. So the honeys is out, man.
Well, it's time for y'all young dudes to go catch y'all one.
That part. Hey, listen, I appreciate you, Shaw, pulling up, showing love today. I'm getting ready for this weekend, so this Andy fight is gonna be fire. Mr. Showmore, we definitely work. Listen, y'all have a shot. When you coming back on?
I was thinking about coming on today.
Okay.
But I was thinking about coming on last night.
I got you. All right, y'all take it easy, man. Shower, I got my notifications on, so if you come on, I'll catch you if I ain't watching basketball.
Maybe I'll come on today
All right.
then. If y'all come up and talk with me. How about that?
Got you.
All right.
All right, B3. Thanks for having me, bro.
Thanks for having me.
Already.
B3.
Nah, appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Hey, listen, we out. Shout out to the Sports Star Network, the People's Network. Let's go green. Appreciate everybody that put up dang AC. Everybody. Angie B, where you at? Technique. Hey, I think Marky Dan came in the chat too. Marky Dan, salute family. We gone. Peace. And shout out to Free pulling up BVO in the building. Let's go. We working. You already know.
All right, is you motherfuckers finished? Y'all finished? You silly motherfuckers. You got to be soldiers, all right? Soldiers. Not clowns, goddammit. Drive, and you shut the fuck up.